Put that right there.
So are you moving, Josh?
Okay.
This here is a moving
This is what we're gonna be doing because I want to watch this myself.
Packing something up here. Oh, it's the wheel of the worst.
It has tortured us for
Hello, Lump Lord. Yeah, I think you are the first. This is all wet. Hold on. Look, I'm in like undiagnosed ADHD girl mode right now, and I really want to watch this video, but I also really wanted to stream at the same time and really do my makeup at the same time, so
but
why not do it all?
never die.
Why not do it all at the same time? Work's so slow right now, I can just open it. Oh, nice. I know slow days are boring, but they're better than hectic days a lot of the times. Get your Baja for your lunch. I ate earlier, but I want to eat again because I'm already hungry. I don't know why.
Rich have stacked the wheel of the worst with probably
Cheers.
worsts.
Doink.
That's my guess.
Lots of worsts.
Hello,
Some
Kevin.
terrible
Yes,
videos,
cheers.
But we don't know what they are.
No, we don't have to find out.
But
Oh, you
usually
work
we
from
do
home?
kinda see
Oh,
what's on
nice.
the wheel first and we talk about it, but this is, I have no
The
idea.
elite. The elites do. Anyways, we're gonna do my makeup and then also watch the best of the worst that I've been wanting to watch for a while.
Moving blanket.
Yay, blanket.
Which I'm probably gonna have to rewatch again because I'm already talking and I've already missed part of it. But
The blankets on the wheel of misfortune.
this is undiagnosed ADHD hour. Okay, basically I ordered some new makeup
No.
because I've been very bored with like new releases and stuff, and I was like, I have some professional grade stuff I've been wanting to try. So I got some
Oh, is that a rubber
foundation, I got cake eyeliner, which I've never tried, so I'm excited, and then I got these
Christmas with Deborah.
cream
No.
blushes and contour, and I got this like a cake eyeliner sailor, which basically means it's not supposed to move in my fucking face. But basically, I've never used any of this stuff before, and
Association for Lutherans.
it's all professional
Lutherans
grade,
don't have any cash.
which means that it's gonna take some
This girl got a blossom.
practice for me probably.
Well,
So we'll see
I
how
don't
it turns
want
out.
These white
Does this
tees
count as
telling me
React
about
content? I
cash.
don't know.
Let's
Counts
move
as I
on.
can't stop my brain content.
Oh. Don't
I
let
love their
AIDS
best of the worst.
catch
My favorite
you.
one is when they
Oh.
actually, let's just do that. Let's just do the one I've already watched because I'm already what was it? It was like code. It was 11. It was 11. This is like one of their favorite ones just because their whole lineup of tapes goes together so well. It's so good. I can't believe it's 7 years old. Holy shit.
We'll get you in big
I've been
trouble.
watching these losers for that long. God damn!
Every day we receive thousands of terrible VHS tapes and DVDs.
There you go.
Some are so fucking weird.
Yes, the surviving God, surviving edged weapons is like
That's why the wheel of
it's
the
peak.
worst
It's
is
historical.
a
It's
torture
it's
device
the moment, it's
for
everything.
The wheel is spun 3 times. Each spin selects
I
a
unironically
video
like
with
React
the
content.
video
I mean, okay, it's cheap and usually bad, but also sometimes it's fun.
of the worst.
Because sometimes it's fun when you see a person that you really like react to something else that you really like, you know what I mean?
Oh, the blink out,
Okay,
boy.
I've done my
That
skincare.
sure worked out great.
Oh, hold on.
Picked
We're
a
up.
bunch of winners there. Maybe
Close that.
randomly
Okay.
selecting
Hopefully this
VHS
stops
tapes
being
is a
janky now.
terrible idea.
I cleaned my spatulas because these you actually need to like warm up on skin to blend.
Oh, what's this? Oh, thank
so-
God.
We're gonna
No, Mike, no!
do that. Okay, so I'm very excited. You also can't see, but I have this massive zit on my cheek right here. I don't know why.
But this
So
is
we're gonna cover it.
instantaneous.
This is the perfect thing.
But what about pills?
This is the RCMA
Like
palette.
aspirin?
RCMA is like
Or
stuff
if
they
you
use
can
on
afford it,
TV
maybe
and movies
pills.
and stuff.
Oh,
But
You
it
could really go out with
has
a
the
bang
ability to
there.
look really
Well, this is going
natural,
out
so I'm excited.
I guess it's true.
Let's see, remove a small amount of product and warm up mixing place to make it
It
handle.
may as well
Okay.
be memorable. Maybe I could be like the guy who
I
jumps
don't
off
know what
the
color I'm
freezing
gonna
tower.
be. Yes, yes it is. Yes it is, Love Bean. Oh, good memory. Good memory.
That was an inside job.
The media. Oh, thank you. Thank you. These. So I actually got a palette because I didn't know, but like these are all my
By the
colors.
plane that's flying
So I
into
can
the
use them
freedom
all
tower.
really.
On my way down
I think
after I'm
the
committing
middle one's
suicide.
probably one of those two is
I
probably my
guess it
skin
was
tone.
it. Well, Rich, we have many new tapes on the Wheel of the Worst.
Ooh, soft.
Terrorize and tantalize.
We swapped him, I guess.
Oops.
Yes. Our first video is
It's fine.
sponsored by Tyco.
We're fine.
It's
Okay, I'm
Video
gonna like.
Driver. California Chase Road Race. What is that? Look, it's like a California license. Oh, Sega? Oh, you explain, sir.
I don't know what the fuck this is. At first, I thought that was a Blockbuster videotape.
It's
I
Sega.
guess it's just Sega and
That,
Tyco.
Is
that
this that
one.
little period of time when they
think,
had
is my
like the
skin tone.
interactive videos, like Captain Power, where you shoot your gun at the
three,
TV?
I don't have any idea what the fuck this is, and quite frankly, I don't care.
Oh, that one looks really good
Our
too.
next tape
Yeah, I mean, they're like all my
Strong
skin tone at
Kids,
just different times of the
Safe
year.
Kids, Family
Which is
Guy,
funny.
Starring Fonzie. He's
Oh,
doing the Fonzie
interesting.
thing, too. I can't believe ABC let him get away with stealing their intellectual property.
Yeah, that's true. Unless he's
Hello,
doing
Reason.
something else with those thumbs.
Reson? Resonant!
That's
Resonant Justice,
What?
hi.
What?
I didn't read that all.
I
Oh,
can't-
wow.
well,
I'm kind of just like all of them.
I was just implying that.
Huh.
it was a thumbs up.
Yeah,
Are
thumbs up.
Why are there 15 people here?
Thumbs up
Wow.
what?
Are
Are
you all bored at work?
Don't you dare
You're all
turn
bored
this
at work?
around on me, mister.
I
I turned it around on you first.
This
No
Family Guy joke?
backsies.
What's the Family Guy joke? Okay, I'm just gonna.
Mr. T.
I don't know.
Be somebody or somebody's fool.
Oh, that's like the thing he says.
Oh no, it's not an option. It's more like it's an ultimatum.
It's an
Be
ultimatum?
somebody or be somebody's fool.
Oh,
I think.
that didn't really come
Is
off
it-
that well, did it?
Is it both? You can be somebody or be somebody's fool,
Well,
or is it
it's-
or else?
This is-
Well, there's two kinds of people. People who like spaghetti and people who don't. Just to find, yeah, obviously you're in one of those two categories.
I prefer to be somebody's fool.
Okay.
So I don't know.
How
I'd
come
like
that
to
didn't
see
really
the
come
segment
out?
of the
That's
tape
weird.
about that part.
Well,
But
well, I am the expert. I can tell you it's no picnic.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Okay, I
let's
mean, I
just
guess
continue
this
on.
works.
So this film, there's a bunch of children down there as well. So we got two like 80s
I don't know.
celebrities and kids. So they're stranger danger videos. These are very similar
This
actually.
isn't how you're supposed to put it on, but
But our next
I'm
film,
gonna try it.
which I think we had on the board before.
Oh, playing with your
and I
dog.
would prefer
What kind of dog
that
is she?
films that were on the board were not on the board again.
Especially ones that look like crap.
Especially ones that look like crap. Somebody put this up here. It's called Baby Vision, your baby's own video.
Nobody gives a shit.
It's 9:30
babies. Nobody
p.m.
likes
for you.
babies.
Oh, are you a
We had this one up here before. Someone
It's okay, I
really
won't tell
wants to
anyone.
see it. Because someone needs to
Yeah,
know
makeup
how to
is just
seduce
face
women
paint.
through
Wow, okay, that really
hypnosis.
took a big chunk out of it, and I
Why
didn't
did
really
you
do
put this
anything.
up?
Okay, I'm just gonna use my fingers, because I don't...
You put this up on the board.
I didn't touch the board today.
That didn't
Is Josh
do
around?
anything for me. And, like... The
I
finger
can't
seems
hear
to be
somebody
working.
Laboriously explaining the plot of How to Seduce Women Through Hypnosis, so I'm gonna say that Josh is
Ooh.
not around.
Now, we recently watched Civil War, Captain America Civil War, and you and Jay and I had a
Yeah,
challenge
let me try to
of
cover-
who would bring up.
Why is it so red? Like, I didn't...
I propose the same challenge. If the wheel lands on this, whoever brings up rape first gets the buzzer.
Okay.
Let's try to go
forgot
our
he says
entire
that.
discussion without saying the R
Oh,
word.
yeah.
You just kind of violated that, didn't
Well, no, I'm explaining the rules. It doesn't
Okay,
matter. Okay. How can I get naked real fast? I'm sorry. How can I make real friends?
you? Is that how you make
You're
friends?
better,
You
you're
get
Scottish.
naked?
Oh, that's
I
way
wanted to say,
better.
How can I get naked real fast?
It's way better. You get kills.
So you read young people ask, and you read that as
I'm gonna put
how
this-
can I get
I'm gonna
naked?
put the lighter shades,
no,
like,
this part.
where I would
I didn't
normally
see it.
highlight.
Oh, okay.
I thought that said
For, like, a
young people
natural
ask.
highlight.
Now, Rich, I know you know nothing about how you can make real friends, so I won't ask you to explain that.
Our next video is how to get revenge.
Wow, this looks
Sorry.
crazy on camera.
Linda Blair.
It does in real life, I promise.
Who we should all know as The Exorcist.
I was gonna jokingly name like another movie she was in, but she was in nothing else of note.
The Exorcist 2.
Was she in The Exorcist too?
Shout out to the Irish I
haven't
have
seen
this.
The
Oh my
Exorcist
god,
too.
yeah, I'm very Irish
Yeah,
too.
you've seen The
I'm very Irish. My grandma is like,
Oh, I didn't know that.
We all took DNA tests or whatever. My grandma's like 80% Irish. She has red hair and everything.
Well,
Film
no,
The
she's,
Exorcist.
she's not the Exorcist. That's the priest is the She's like.
Hello,
the
Rob.
sixth
Howdy.
She's not the Exorcist.
You're Irish?
Frankenstein's
I didn't know
house.
that.
Oh, I was waiting for Jay to correct me.
Oh.
I feel like there's a lot of Irish people here.
Next, please.
My other dog, Luna, she's a
UPC
pug mixed with
codes
Chihuahua.
and
Oh, they're
666.
so
Beware the
cute.
mark of the beast.
I forgot what their mixed
Now,
name
this
is
harkens
called.
back to an earlier Wheel of the Worst.
Pugwawa. What the fuck? Hold on.
Did you know we found?
Oh, it's really hot. Oh,
SOS
did it just like
was
blow?
from was it the Children of God cult?
I feel like the USB
They
isn't
abuse children.
supposed to
The
be that
same cult
warm.
that, River Phoenix
Oh,
family.
oh, that's
really?
hot.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. So they were horrible.
Why'd it get so
horrible people in
hot?
real life.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So they made a horrible, horrible video. Well, Rich, why don't you spin the wheel and let's find out which tape you
Okay,
can learn from
I don't know if
first.
that's gonna be better, but
Oh fuck yeah.
I don't know.
Well, off we go.
Wow, that really worked out perfectly for you.
You have a Final Fantasy question.
I
Would
see
you
you
recommend playing
redesigned the
Crisis
wheel.
Core before Rebirth?
I
don't know if
really.
Crisis-
Where's that gun? Where is that gun?
Yeah, I think it would be best
put that
probably
gun?
for considering that they're gonna do Zack stuff
I'll be using it later.
in Rebirth. I think it'd probably be best to play it
I'm gonna
before
find
it
that
comes
gun,
out at
you
least.
Son of a bitch.
But honestly, it's a really quick game to get through if you don't do all the side quests. If you want to do all the side quests, it takes forever, but if you just want to get through it once, it's not that long. I mean, I finished it on stream.
Drunk
What
woman
did we
at the
do?
bar.
We probably had like 3 streams of Crisis Core.
Number 1, get her liquored up. Number 2, nothing.
Now describe.
Mike's my guy. Alright.
Hands are between my legs.
Wow, this looks really pretty.
He's touching.
I'm not putting it on correctly, like, whatsoever, but
into your body.
it looks really nice.
Notice how excited you are. Your heart is pounding harder. You're breathing faster. Warm.
Okay, now wake up and fuck me.
That's what this should have been called. Wake up and.
You'd be shocked if I didn't buy your marriage. Yeah, but like, we're like really Irish. Like,
Oh my god.
my family's into like
That's his
family
hand.
ancestry and keeping the family trees and stuff, and we have our records back to the Mayflower.
Well, Jay, let's watch something that's something else.
I think
We're
that's a
Irish,
fabulous
Irish.
idea. Oh.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Yay!
That was really pretty.
All right,
Pretty.
with Linda Blair.
How serious
That was
is
really
this video
pretty.
going to be?
I don't
Is it
know.
gonna be a
I don't know why I
serious
say words
attempt to explain
sometimes.
how to get revenge on
Very
people?
easy.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
Which
What else could it be?
A joke
I don't think I
video?
used it
Remember
right,
Leslie
but
Nielsen's golf videos?
for like
That wasn't
spot
how to
correcting
really
and
play
stuff,
golf.
it's
Are you
like
thinking of Tim Conway's golf videos?
No, Leslie Nielsen did the poor man's Tim Conway golf videos.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
yes,
Was
I'm
this
New
the
York.
poor
I'm
man's
a New
Tim
Yorker.
Conway's Leslie Nielsen's how-to video.
I don't know,
Might
but I'm
cover
sure
that
this
up
video
really well.
turned heads.
All right, let's go.
I like this. This is nice.
Ow!
And for how little I just used, I'm gonna have this forever, which was the goal. You have to vent Miley about Rebirth game looks amazing, but I'm not thrilled about the big open world design. I really know.
Running into a camera.
I mean, I'm not an open world person either, but I think, I mean, we knew it was coming. The original FF7 is an open world game. I think this will still be structured, like there's going to be very linear moments in the story and stuff, but there's just going to be so much to do if you want to do it. I wouldn't worry about it being like,
This is a classy production.
you know,
revenge video, you're right.
fucking.
Knock on the victim's front door. then run to his backyard.
What am I thinking of?
Then
Grand
when
Theft
the
Auto?
visitors arrived,
Like, I
usually
don't
the
think it's
neighborhood grouch, he'd have no choice but to
Grand
put out
Theft
the fire.
Fantasy.
Meanwhile,
With poop on his shoes!
had carpeting with animal gardens.
The fact that this is serious makes it really weird.
I usually don't like open world either, trust me. Like, I bitched about it. I think, in general, there's so many games that are open world that would be better if they weren't. But hopefully Rebirth isn't one of them. Because it looks really, really good.
Kidnap your child.
Now, if he's like most people, he's got something he's doing that he shouldn't be doing, and he's going to feel guilty, and he's going to wonder who knows about it. And
Oh, this is really nice.
Anything recently, you're going to drive him up the wall wondering why anybody would send something like this to him. Now, if your mark is a member of the minority, you might turn him over to the immigration service.
I forgot they said that.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what?
A member of the minority. Everyone who's a minority is here illegally.
God.
That one minority.
Yeah, this looks really nice. This, like,
When do I get paid for this?
my skin's a little dry right there, so you can see it, but, like, it kind of looks like I don't have any makeup on at all, which is crazy.
What?
Yeah, I don't...
The Blair.
Maybe I didn't like the moisturizer I used, I don't know. Overall, it looks good.
Mike.
Hi, Pikas! Gonna get 5 stars stealing Chocobo. Absolutely. It's gonna be so good.
Get revenge on you. Gonna hypnotize.
This Shinra
and rape you.
Ubisoft style towers made me laugh.
They really
I
did
know,
everything
I know,
from
but
last
like,
All right.
Chadley is so inherently funny. Like, I don't mind.
Boom!
The UPC code.
Just after 2 Breath of the Wild. Yeah, but like,
Beware
and like, I get your
mark.
point, but like, we knew this was coming.
Let's see,
Like,
does
no
this
one
have a UPC
expected you to leave Midgar to go into a big open world that they haven't been in before and have it be linear. You know what I mean? Or like, I mean,
would
just
be
like
very
corridor after corridor, you know?
Okay.
I have
Let's
faith
go.
still that it's going to be, you know, you're gonna have locked-in story moments and stuff.
Mike, over here.
So it's not really gonna
You gotta
be
come over here this way.
just, okay, go do whatever you want.
I don't believe you.
I like that. That looks really good. I look like I was just born with naturally good skin and I don't drink Baja Blast a lot.
95% of all supermarket products.
Oh. So he's saying the bars that
Oh, fuck yeah.
associated with it.
Yeah, I definitely, I understand how you feel about Lamport. The only reason, like, I don't feel like that is just purely because it's Final Fantasy VII. Like, if it was anything else, I'd be like, oh, you know? Hello, Furby. Because I'm a collector, okay? Thank you. And sometimes Furby comes out.
Before going any further, let's be
So,
clear on one central
If you're gonna be
point.
rude, my Furby, you can leave. But he's just over here vibing. Mila. You've probably been asked this before, but what did you think of Final Fantasy 16?
Well,
So we watched 3
Oh my god, it's funny you asked that. It's almost like I was gonna stream that yesterday and try to get back to it, and then I was like,
the
fuck,
first
I don't
tape
want to play
that
this
we watched
game.
was How to Seduce Women Through Hypnosis.
Oh, you own a 99? His name is May May?
Who
That's
owns
cute.
that one? I don't even know.
I have to get, I think
Who owns
mine
Fortune
is
Plus?
98. I believe this dude is
clearly gonna be
98. Yes, 98. I need to get him working. I need a new motor for him.
I was gonna give it to Rich, but
I have a
Okay.
long history with
How to
Final
seduce
Fantasy
women through
16. Me
hypnosis.
calling out
There's
how
a
mid it was before it
and a
even
lot of
launched.
way
Thank
up
you very
there.
much. I have the gift of
Yeah.
prophecy. I'm gonna finish it one day, I swear to God.
I believe it is.
exactly
It is
what I
the
would-
woman
Just give
that
me
is the
time,
best.
okay?
It is
Give
the
me
woman
time.
that
Alright,
is
I'm
the
gonna
call
contour.
eyebrows, but
Oh,
it's
thank
not
you
the
for
man. I
following,
think that's her
Furby
dream
nerd.
man.
can we just call her Eugene Levy?
I'm gonna contour if I can figure out how to open this.
But that is not the man who.
Oh, it just- okay.
hypnotizes and rapes
I thought there
women
was
as well.
plastic on it.
Wait,
This
you
color looks
already
really
fucked up.
good. This is from Ben Nye.
You
This was
lose
like $8.
already.
You know, I think talking
I
about
think
this
I'm gonna
film
go
and
with
not
brush.
using
It's not nearly. It's completely
I'm
impossible.
throwing the rule book out the window. This is her
Yes.
dream man, who is not the man who she ends up being seduced and raped.
I'm gonna
by.
use a little foundation
she's
brush like
unconscious.
this.
While she's semi-conscious.
Wait for
Here's the
these.
thing. And I'm going to read the back because we don't normally get to do that on the wheel.
Oh, you own an early release one.
There's
That's
some
really
text here.
nice.
How to
I want to
Seduce
get the
Women
one
Through
that I had when I
Hypnosis
was a
is
kid, which I had like a
revolutionary
white
video tape
and mint
which
one.
combines easy-to-learn hypnotic
Just from like, I think a
techniques with the
98
art
or a
of
99 or
seduction.
something. I just want it
This
purely
program
for
teaches you
nostalgia
how to both meet
purposes,
and
but oh my god, that's
choose
really
the
pigmented.
woman who is
Okay,
suggestible to
this is a
hypnosis.
contour color, so we're gonna make it look like
She's in
I
the
have
middle of the street.
cheekbones.
She's in the middle of the street.
A truck goes by.
She's literally in the middle of the street.
It might have been a Furby baby. I'm not actually sure. I was so young when I had him.
What?
An ability to become absorbed in one thing
I
at a
love
time
this
is
part
very
of the
important
video.
for a hypnotic subject.
Oh, he's saying you could pick your victim if they appear
You know what?
to
Screw the
be,
video game questions. You really need to know.
I guess,
your-
stupid?
I had a dream. Okay, I'm
She
dead
was
ass
engrossed in this
serious.
conversation.
Yesterday,
If they're
So-
unaware of their surroundings.
Yes.
I guess the day before yesterday, I had a dream,
The lady,
and I don't remember
the
all of
motorcycle
it.
'cause she was into
I
a
just
book.
remember
Makes her a good target because she's more susceptible to hypnosis.
that I had a dream about Bella Swan and Vincent,
Sneak up on them with the watch.
Yeah.
and I woke up
Gone through
and I was like,
hypnosis
"Oh my
and
god,
psychosexual
it's perfect! It's
stimulation.
perfect! How has no one thought of this before?"
Yeah, like
And
psychologically sexual.
now I have this
You're
whole
psycho and you think negative.
fantasy in my head about
And then you watch
Bella
the video and you think
being with Edward, but then meeting Vincent, and Vincent is like out
Your
cucking
chosen-
Edward, and
you
Edward
and
is
your
like
chosen
coping so hard, and he's
partner
like trying to
both
impress
enjoy the
Bella, and he's like,
benefits
"Bella, look, I got this
and
red cape."
pleasures of this fantastic
I don't know why. I don't know why.
one will
I don't know
enjoy it more than
why.
The other, the one who's conscious.
My two
will
loves
probably
coming
enjoy it.
together.
Yeah, so we
I
looked at this
guess.
cover, How to Seduce Women Through Hypnosis, and kind of like that Malcolm Jamal
Oh, this goes on
Warner
thinner
video,
than I thought it would
How
actually.
to Be Cool at Parties. We thought it was going to instruct you.
This is
you know,
this
how
is
to
low key
seduce a
stage
woman.
makeup.
Like, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna meet
This
a
is made
woman,
for
and I'm gonna
film and
use some
television
sort of
and stage.
terms
So
or
it
psychological
goes on
tricks
really
to
naturally
get
though.
the
Like if
woman
you
to
want
come
it
home
to.
with me. Totally different than that.
I
Why
like
do
it so
women
far.
strive to be so beautiful?
16
Makeup,
is an 8 out of 10 for me
clothing,
for you.
aerobicized bodies, hair,
That's
nails, and
good
tan
for
skin
you.
are all common exercises for women to be sexy, attractive.
We gotta look this guy up. Find out why he's in jail.
You know, gay men got their Final Fantasy finally. That's
Oh yeah, we should mention.
We
the
should
very
celebrate
beginning
that.
of this video is, like creeper footage, where he just went to the beach.
Okay,
and
I'm
just,
gonna
like,
smile.
zooming in on women in bikinis.
Throughout time, man has devised many different and creative ways of seducing women.
Like filming them without their knowledge.
I love Jack.
Find a nice quiet place to do this after you pick her.
Yeah, like what do they say? A quiet, secluded beach. Her.
Oh, this goes
Park
yeah,
your-
this goes
park
on
your
really
car in a
cleanly.
deserted
Or
area.
park your car in the middle of nowhere, and there's nothing creepy about that at all.
I'm shocked she's not in the trunk.
Well, first of all, how do you meet a girl? You go to a bar. Which one's the?
It's
dumbest?
14.
Oh, but before
Is
that,
it?
Remember this: that all women.
Well, that team got together again and delivered
They all
another
want it.
one, so
They
you're
all
welcome,
want
I
you.
guess.
That's the important thing to take away from this
That's
video.
why they dress
The
up.
lesbians
That's why they
get
put on
10 too.
makeup, is to have sex, and so all women want it. That's the important thing. Number 1 point.
Well, women don't go out in public, especially to a bar or restaurant, unless they're looking for sex.
No other reason.
From a weirdo that walks up to them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm working part-time at this publishing house, but I'm studying to be a hypnotherapist.
Okay, I really like this. That color
What is that exactly?
just shears out
I
so
can
good.
prevent
It's really
disease
nice.
through hypnosis.
Lesbians got there.
I've also
True,
got
true,
hypnosis
true,
up
true,
now,
true.
bringing up all the psychotherapy
I really need to
parts
play
of it.
13. I
But
really
that's
need to play
kinda
13.
complicated.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
blend
thinking
this
about just
in
practicing before
with my fingers,
Notice how
apparently,
John immediately
because I don't know where my
establishes
sponge
revenue.
is.
He tells the group not only about his current job, but his work.
Trick them into thinking you're a normal, everyday person.
You just don't want sex. You want to know about the woman.
But like, he appeared credible by saying he's a hypnotist.
Got your copy of Sonic and Knuckles until they're working on it. Oh, neat.
In you,
You have a
the subject
Genesis?
to become willing.
I've never even seen a Genesis in real life. I'm not even gonna lie.
I wanted to be hypnotized.
Well, that's our winner.
I love being hypnotized.
When she says hypnotized, she really means be fucked. Hypnotized means yes.
The twist at the end was
God.
like an M. Night Shyamalan film. It had a big twist. I was not expecting them to go full-on rape. It was weird.
It's not rape, Mike. There's plenty of warnings at the front of the video to let you know that this is not rape.
Rich Evans is too powerful. I can't believe Dick the birthday boy is him.
First of all, it's like 45 minutes. He goes to her apartment.
I remember seeing that picture and then never correlating it. And I was like, oh my god. Have I tried Sonic 3? Yes, I have. Yes. I'm a Sonic fan, not for the 2D games. Even though they are... They do have a certain charm to them. I'm just very bad at them, if you've watched me stream.
Oh no! Make sure to lock the door.
Yes, yes. That kid is one of the men in this video. Like the birthday boy.
Oh, and don't forget, when you take your...
He's the guy in the hat.
Your partner, not your victim, not your mark. When you take your partner home, to unplug her phone.
Oh, yes.
You know, because you don't want distractions or her calling for help or anything. That'd be weird.
The setup of this is incredibly disturbing.
I know I
what is he saying? Like you're looking
have had that line memed at me a lot.
Lever,
I did forget. I did forget. I just zoned out and I was like reading chat. I was like, I didn't know what was happening. I was like, oh fuck, I'm playing something. I do that constantly though.
Lots of innuendos.
There's innuendos, but they're presenting it as just sort of this is what's happening in the
or
video.
as he calls them, innuendos.
Yeah, I really like this contour.
And while she is under hypnosis, you start saying creepy, pervy, sexually perverted things to her to sexually arouse her subconscious so that while she's half awake...
This is good. This was like $8 too. It's better than like the $20 one I bought. Oh. Look at that. Who here? I seen the Sonic OVA. Okay. I watched the one with Princess Sarah. Is that the one you mean?
Oh dear. Oh.
It's very cute.
Stop rubbing your mom jeans.
I look like a cookie? No, don't eat it. Don't eat it. It won't taste like a cookie. I promise.
And become aware of the most erotic experience and most satisfying sex of your lifetime.
Oh.
That looks really good.
No.
I don't even know if you guys can tell on camera because it's kind of subtle, but I look very well.
She's not rubbing her crotch.
That's more
This
true to
is
life.
about rape. That's
The Sonic cartoon on
weird thing
Netflix.
about
Oh, I've
this
never
video
seen that.
is that it's under the presumption.
The only
that
Sonic scene I
you will be
relative
able to
like
take
before I
the
started
woman
playing the
who is
games was
agreeable to a
on
private
4Kids when I was a kid. What
It's
was the
more
anime called?
complicated than
Unleashed?
the
Sonic
normal
Unleashed or
route
something? I can't remember.
to get to sex. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you could make a video
I
like
uncovered
how
that
to
a little
pick
bit
up a
more.
woman in a bar or whatever. Like buy her a drink, talk to her.
It's much easier than this shit.
Much easier than this complex process of bringing her into all these sub-levels of psychosis down to the very bottom where she's completely susceptible to stimulation. It's very bizarre. It's very misleading.
Yeah.
Getting her to go to the secluded
Sonic
romantic
X, yes, thank
vacation
you.
alone with a stranger,
Yes.
That's the hard part.
Yeah, and they
Gotta
breeze
go
past
fast. Wait, is that really
They
the
just
source
say-
of the
well,
meme?
they don't breeze past it.
Because of the opening?
They say like this is the optimal scenario.
What the fuck? How's Rich Evans here?
But
Hi,
I can't
hi,
imagine
Mario.
in a real life
Mario,
situation
because
getting to that optimal scenario.
undiagnosed
It's
ADHD moment. I want to do my makeup and also watch videos at the same time and also talk to
I don't know,
people.
he only had to
So
go through
we're doing that.
Okay, so it's probably easy.
I really like that. I really
So
like
there's
that
two
a lot.
scenarios in
Okay,
which the
so
man
now I'm gonna try
definitely has sex with
the
her
cream
while she's
blushes
still
I got. I don't know what.
And then there's
I think I
one
want to do
scenario
blue
where she
eyeliner.
says, no, you gotta get off.
I got like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a, oh, it looks, yeah, you can tell on camera. It's like a dark navy blue. So I want to see how that looks. So I don't know what color to do my blush.
If they say no,
Wow, okay, I thought that had been referenced in like
At least they
one of the
include
games or
that.
something at some point. That's funny that it came from the 4Kids dub.
I will wake you in a few moments, and when I do,
I'm gonna
you
do
get everything
more
that
muted
went
ones,
on
I
during
think, just because I'm gonna do blue eyeliner.
That's the key.
Ooh, these are pretty.
That's
Yeah, she's just proto Eris. She's so. That's like the whole reason I watched the OVA. I think I watched it with Ultima. We were in call or whatever. We watched it together and it was fun. But yes, I absolutely watched it for her. These are
I certainly didn't
pigmented.
try to have sex with you, no? Check. Check, please.
Are you
Check,
going
please.
out later? No, I just got the stuff in the mail and I really wanted to try it. I'm gonna draw.
Oh,
I'm just gonna chill out on
what?
stream and then I got some commission work to do later.
A little bonus at the
A
end.
little bonus.
Little side boob.
This is what
That's all I
sex
gotta
looks
do.
like. It gives you
Oh.
I want to try for dinner. I got this new Samyang flavor of ramen, and it's kimchi, like kimchi ramen, and I'm like, oh, that sounds so good.
Is there anything else to say?
Hi, Jamie. I'm fighting too many
Rich?
comic books. Girl, you can't.
A couple of weeks ago.
You gotta know when to give up against the marble heads,
Get
because
comfortable. Lay down on my bed,
when you
and I'm gonna
when you
start
have
talking
big
to you
hard
about
head empty, they just keep smashing it against the wall. You know what I mean?
And the next thing I woke
Wow,
up
that looks really pretty. I
in a
just have like
compromising situation. That's all I'll say.
a glow.
And
That's
ever
so
since
pretty.
then-
I'm gonna
Let me ask you a
try
personal question. At some time
this
in your
darker
life,
one though. On the
has someone ever made you so
oh, I really
angry,
like that color.
so upset, that you considered some form
It's
of
probably it's a Scorsese thing. I'm pretty sure.
some form of revenge?
Marvel fans are oppressed people, don't you guys
So
know?
our
Because
next
Martin
tape that we
Scorsese
watched,
said their movies were like junk food,
Maybe the most baffling thing that we've watched on Wheel of the
and he's
World.
right.
We've watched more offensive things. We've watched weirder things, but this is the most like. why is this
Congratulations to
something
all
like
the
this?
writers
How
today.
to Get Revenge,
WGA
hosted
won
by
their
Linda
strike.
Blair.
I believe they're still
Linda
kind of
Blair,
striking in
everyone knows
solidarity
famous
with
for
the
The
SAG
Exorcist.
after
She's the
though.
Exorcist.
Mostly known for the Exorcist.
So hopefully
she's
that happens
also really
soon.
known
But
for
you
The
know,
Exorcist.
But
Oh,
like
and
her
then it probably
other big
won't.
movie role.
Well, she goes to a lot of conventions. Because of her role
so
in The
but when they
Exorcist.
do win,
Is
I
she
I
an
truly
eating
believe they're
disorder,
gonna win.
or just
When they
associated
do
with
win
growing
though,
up pea soup?
I mean, it's entirely possible.
streaming is totally
Now she's
dead,
gonna get
right?
a lot of
Like
returns
streaming's
to
dead.
animal rescue.
Because prices are probably gonna go like
Causes.
I genuinely think that Netflix will be like $20 a month.
Still care what she has to
Dead
say?
ass.
I bet you most
So
people
streaming's
still
gonna
know
die.
her name because she was the little girl
So we're
in
gonna
some
try to figure out
love Linda Blair.
alternatives,
It's a
which is
shame she's
obviously
not in
just
more good
buying
stuff,
physical
because I
media.
liked her a lot.
She's such a good actress.
Don't worry, the check's in the mail.
Well, Rich, since you brought that
What's
up,
your
why don't you
username?
talk about how to get revenge?
How to
And
Get
the
Revenge
run
is a
scream?
video with Linda Blair, which
Enthralling
they just made
scream?
her host.
Enthralling
She doesn't
scream?
really do
I like
anything.
that. Yeah, oh yeah, we're going back to
Talk
cable
about
again.
nasty,
It'll be cable number 2, but
horrible,
worse, so then you might as well
real
just
ways
go
get
back to
dirty
cable.
vengeance on people.
In this case, I waited a couple of months. Then I hit him on several levels.
It's German! Oh,
I
I
took the
see.
death certificate, wrote
Fräulein.
out the former information, filled in his name there, and along with a letter stating that
Guten
I was alive,
Morgen.
I sent the death certificate and the letter off.
Yeah,
to
Amazon's
Phone
adding.
Avenue
Yeah, Amazon used to
and
be
Social
kind of awesome when you
Security
paid for Prime. You
Not
got
like-
the music
not
and the
like
video
Joe,
thing for
not
free.
like, I'm gonna put a
And
smart bag on
they
your
slowly
shirt and put
started
it
like
on
making you
Because
pay
we're
for
not smart
unlimited
bag.
music and
This is
unlimited
a smart
movies,
bag's the
even though that was
off-brand
just like the
version of
whole
what we got.
package deal with Prime.
Couldn't afford a whoopee
Fuck
cushion.
them.
I had to get the
But you
off-brand.
know,
You had to
no
go for a
fucking
value
surprise.
smart
This
bag.
looks really good.
Rich has to go to the 50-cent store.
I'm gonna powder this because on camera, but normally
he didn't get the
I probably wouldn't powder this. This just looks really
Whoopee
good.
cushion. Well, what kind of high city
Yeah, like I dead ass like we
What
pay for
cushion is that?
Disney and stuff, and
I get a
I'm
family
pretty sure I'm
value
the only one that
smart
uses
bag.
Disney, so
I
I'm
enjoy
gonna
it.
tell my mom like cancel Disney and stuff, cause like what's the point?
Rich shops at the same store.
Oh no!
I really want Criterion. How much is Criterion a
You got
month,
revenge
Jamie?
on
Is
that
it like
thing.
10 or something?
Go get the tape.
That's
I hear
fine.
the Criterion
We
is
need
really
this for
good,
visual
and I don't know
art.
anything about movie.
Fart bag.
So the videotape.
It talks about ways to ruin people's lives.
God, I should get Criterion.
Still thinking about fart
The
bag.
only thing I'll go on and off for, like, if I'm in a mood to watch anime and I want to watch new stuff in the season, I'll pay for like a month or two of High Dive and Crunchyroll, and then I should do like Criterion,
Well, an important
honestly.
thing to note is
'Cause
that
everything
the video is
else,
not
my
meant to be
parents.
comedic.
It's a little
Yeah,
lighter.
but we don't
There's
even, like-
lighthearted elements, but the things they're
God, we
telling
pay for
you
so
are
much,
not
and then the
jokes.
reality of this is we don't watch any of it.
Black spray paint, spray the headlights.
Let's say that Mark is a family man. You know, a wife, 2 kids, a dog.
Your family likes watching the Star Wars and Marvel shows together. Ah, I see.
Family.
Now,
Yeah.
Mark is a member of the
Because
minority
there's really so many
of
people.
the
Some people need to flip the switch on in their brain. Because there's a whole genre of person that only keeps watching, or keeps paying for, you know, Netflix or whatever because one show's on it, like The Office, and I'm like, turn on the brain. It would be much cheaper and more beneficial to you and to everyone else if you just, like, put the $100 out for the Blu-ray and keep them forever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why people aren't, like, why that's not even a consideration. Like, sure, I know it's easier, but... Easy? I mean, look at the amount of money you're wasting. Yeah, Disney just upped its prices. It's going to be like $14 a month.
That's because...
Kill yourself. What the fuck are you talking about?
What he did.
Haha, it's a joke in the video game, Twitch. It's not, law, fake.
Came into the Chinese restaurant.
It's not real. It's not real.
Trying to eat food with
Oh, my skin looks really good right now.
And sat at his table.
Well, he poured
This is as good of a foundation as everyone says.
Bullied him a little.
That's worth the cops almost murdering the man.
Yo ho ho, yeah. Currently for you. Oh, you gonna start streaming again? Good.
But at least I know I have the confidence in myself.
I thought you just stopped because you've been busy.
Confidence.
I'm gonna
Late 80s, early 90s was, as we've said numerous times.
I have this tinted powder. I need to put that on my giant zit.
The cheaply made instructional videos on every fucking topic in the world. Because any
I've asked. I don't want to deal with discs and digital. That's complicated.
Like
it's literally not. How are people more done now?
Some idiot
like
sat around and go,
I don't understand it.
You know, get revenge on people. And that's what it
Even
is.
if you're like an Apple person, you go to the iTunes store, you put in the thing you want to buy, and then you buy it. And then it's just on your account forever. Isn't that crazy? I don't understand people.
Blocking of someone's face out.
Oh, yeah.
The video toaster effect.
You want to make your mark real paranoid? Listen to what another one of my clients did.
Hello, Daytime. I'm not even really reacting. I'm literally just listening to this. This is how I'd be normally doing my makeup. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure there was a reason, sir.
You know what's sad? Netflix passed from Turntine and actually made more sense. Yeah, no, it's like upsetting. Like,
don't do any of this.
This video is for entertainment purposes.
Does it
only.
say entertainment purposes?
I get convenience is a big thing, and a lot of people who really stick with it have families and stuff, and they got kids that use it and everything. But it's like,
gas tank. Like it's real things that you can do.
Come on.
Yeah, put shit in people's gas tank. You could go under the hood and just rip out wires. Then they're gonna be fucked.
Not just that though. There's information.
My skin looks so good. I have Final Fantasy girl skin. That's crazy. I'm gonna put a little more blush on top, I think.
Next year comes tax time.
Got this powder palette.
Down the road a ways when he wants to change jobs.
Oh, you had a 4-hour car ride? I apologize.
Way down the road when he
Unless it was fun, then I don't apologize.
No social security benefits.
No social security benefits. Oh, dark chuckle.
That's horrible. The player's into it. Well, clearly every...
There's some people who don't even want to get up and change video game discs. It's really like...
Big trouble.
It's such a non-issue. I can't believe it really factors into like consumers' minds that much at this point. Do you know what I mean?
The one guy's going through a car and
I'm really hoping that it starts going that way though, when people like can't afford the services that they used to pay for, because that's absolutely happening with the recession and everything, and also coupled with the fact that student prices are just going to continue to go up, especially after they come to an agreement and they have to start paying residuals, because I believe that's totally going to happen. It's like, I hope the big companies, like, you know, tech companies start coming out with really cheap, like, Blu-ray players and stuff again. You know, because I realized I bought so much goddamn anime, and my only Blu-ray player is my PS5. Well, like, we have my PS4 and stuff, but that's all downstairs and everything. But, like, in my room, I only have my PS5, and I was like, I just want, like, I want to watch it on my laptop, you know what I mean? So I went to go look for a Blu-ray disc, like, an external disc drive. I thought they'd be $40, because that should be, like, an easy, cheap technology now, you know what I mean? They're, like, $8!
But look,
and they don't,
at the front of the video that said, don't
and, like, they aren't actively making them. Like, a lot of them are, like, third parties and stuff from... like, not real brands in China and everything, which, like, of course, like, I'm not saying they don't work, but, like, you know what I mean? They, like LG and Sony and stuff aren't making these now. And I'm like, oh, like, what are we gonna do? Rest in peace, Right Stuff. Fuck Crunchyroll.
down your gas cap, like they instruct you to do in this video.
Should not be a controversial take. Fuck Crunchyroll.
Fuck, there's a lock on it.
I guess I'll just cut their.
Wow, my skin looks really good right now. I'm like, I feel like,
The brake lines when
oh
they're
my
dry,
god, no,
when they hit
acne?
that brake.
What's that? I've never had it.
They'll be so confused.
They may hit pedestrians.
Acne
like a
for
small child.
like 15 years, baby.
What could be done to a former friend or lover?
$69 for an internal one. Dumb, stupid, fucking bullshit. Yeah, so they better some people better get on that. I don't know who the people are. I don't know where they are, and I don't know what they're doing. Someone make a cheaper external Blu-ray player hard drive for me, I think, for my computer, please. Thank you. Eyebrows.
Real estate scam?
For a long time, I kind of stopped buying a lot of physical stuff because I'm like running out of room. But I'm gonna do like a purge soon, and I'm probably gonna just go through my things because I have a lot of books I don't think I'm ever gonna read again or stuff like that. Like, why do I have every single book John Green's ever written? I don't even like his books. I'm not even gonna lie. I just used to like his YouTube videos.
You know, the wife wasn't there, but once the wife sees that, she's gonna think that
And I'm gonna prioritize having space for physical media, I think, because this is getting stupid.
Yeah, they propose that
It's Sony. They're
characters in the film are
consolidating all their anime
former police
ownership to Crunchyroll
detectives,
brand.
or I'm a police detective who wants to keep his identity safe.
Oh, are they? Are they that bad? Okay, I think I did find one on Amazon that was LG. I can't remember if it was like
in the
secondhand or something though,
later
which
part of
makes
his
me think
career.
that they aren't actively being made anymore.
For its excellence.
Just
Like
worrisome.
the very end. The very last project he worked on was How to Get Revenge.
Like hours before he went to record his voiceovers for the Transformers movie.
I haven't heard that name in a hot minute. I still watch the Vlog Brothers. Is that weird? The Vlog Blooders. I still watch their videos sometimes. I enjoy the vlog format with like messaging back and forth. I don't really watch anything else that they produce or anything. But
He had a lot of good ideas, and
he was
inherently, I think they're kind of cool people, honestly. But I don't care for a lot of John Green's like writing or anything, and I don't watch the science stuff from Hank. But they're smart, educated people that know what they're talking about, and they've like conjured a fan base that cares about that kind of stuff. So you know what? That's not really bad. Like, like that's actually pretty good.
pointless, but thorough.
Do you know what someone told me? I hope this is a fucking lie. Someone DM'd me saying Mountain Dew is getting rid of Spark at the end of the year.
Yeah.
The eyes are the weirdest part.
They can't
Squint your eyes. I don't know how well
because
translate on YouTube,
it's
but
my drink.
Squint your eyes and look at the pixelated face.
Do you guys know how much Spark is in my household right now? An obscene amount. Do you know how much Spark I consume in a week? I don't want to tell you because you're gonna judge me. A lot though.
It looks like
And it's pink.
Christopher Lloyd at the end of.
And it tastes like raspberry lemonade.
But also they do an amazing job of hiding
So
his face.
I think it's a big fat fucking lie.
His face wasn't pixelated when it did.
But if they are thinking about retiring it, don't.
It was like they couldn't do two
Don't.
effects at once.
Okay, I don't actually drink Spark straight up.
We know who you are.
I
and we're
get a
posting
cup
your image
and I
here for
mix
the
it
internet to
50-50
see.
with Ocean Spray White Cran Strawberry Juice.
And then ruin your marriage. So your wife commits suicide.
It is so good.
Isn't that funny?
It is so good. It is my sweet treat of choice. It is so fucking good. Like, just go try that combo. Go save Mountain Dew Spark, buy a few bottles, buy a big bottle of Ocean Spray White Cran Strawberry Juice, mix them together in a cup. It's pink paradise, okay? It is so good.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Haven't been to the movie since Barbie.
It was just a simple transfer through Dropbox.
No, I don't think I have.
Revenge is a
Because we were gonna go back for Oppenheimer and I didn't.
So happy. I was hoping that
And
you
then
would ask me to marry him.
I don't think anything else really came out that I cared about.
And then Victoria came.
So no, I have not. I don't think I've been back to the movies. I would like to go again though when we get The Boy and the Heron, which is a dumb name. How Do You Live? It's actually what it's called. Thank you.
And that's when I called.
You have been to movie theaters in Stiff? Oh, nice. You're so lucky you gotta go. You're so lucky.
First thing we found out was that Victoria
The Taylor Swift concert movie. Ew, we got Swifties in chat? I mean, oh my god, we got Swifties in chat.
So we gave them all syphilis.
set up an appointment at the free clinic.
No, your feelings are valid.
I had Belinda find out the names of the various athletes.
My contour. Alright, I need to put a little more powder in contour on. Heron, oh, you're such a hater, Daytime. You're such a hater. Dumbass name. I'm sick of people thinking Americans are that stupid. We need the names watered down. And you know what? The fucking dumb part is that they're right. The majority of Americans are stupid. I don't know why I try to think better of people. They constantly let me down.
I had a drink on there. It's now all over the floor.
Don't you just love happy endings?
I'm so mean. I'm sorry.
So that's that. Our final. Oh, how many times is that? You didn't even get it off
I don't know.
the
I
table.
won't bully you
That's
too
all
hard. It's okay.
right.
I just
So our last tape of the night.
her music does not appeal to me at all. My white woman of choice is Lana Del Rey.
UPC code.
All day, every day.
666. Beware. The
If I have to pick a white woman pop queen.
It's the mark of the beast.
I mean, Lana isn't really pop. Some of her stuff's pop, but
I was really excited to get this, mostly because when we watched the wonderful
cured
oddity that was
salmon for poke bowls
there was a whole
tomorrow.
part
What are those?
SOS.
SOS. That song is such a banger. Holy fuck, that sounds such a banger.
But in any case, at the end of SOS, as it got crazier and crazier, there was this
Okay.
whole part about being aware of how evil Bart
Yeah, I feel like a god right now. I feel like Genova. All right, I don't know what to do for the eyes. I mean, I want to do blue, but I don't know if I should do.
synonymous with the
We're
mark
having
of the
fun.
beast and the sign of end times and how you
Well,
should trust.
if I do fuck up though, I want to be able to wipe it off. I think so. We're gonna do. I think we're gonna do really graphic.
You've got mail.
Liner.
Resonant Justice just subscribed.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Resonant Justice.
And a really good breakdown of what
And
a
I
UPC code
think,
does.
Yeah, there is some
I
information to be
think
gained from
Twitch
the
is
video.
finally doing for the last few days of September that gifting subs is cheaper too. I think. Not that anyone has to. I'm just saying. I kept saying that the whole thing. I was like, oh, gift subs supposed to be cheaper, and then fucking they weren't. And then Twitch was like, actually, we changed it to like the last 4 days of September because they hate people, because whatever.
And on most supermarket barcodes, there are 3 sets.
Pokeballs are usually raw fish.
To begin.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
666.
Separate the sections of it.
Separate the sections.
See that?
Now,
See,
those
okay.
lines could
There's
be
a lot of things I'll eat.
People would assume.
I don't have
Are they 666?
the energy
That's
to
not
make
literally per
them.
video.
Like if I had someone to make me that, I'd probably, dude, I'd eat so well.
Yes.
I was honestly going to have a fucking I was gonna have a smoothie today, and then I was like, oh, I gotta get out the blender, and then I gotta get out the frozen stuff, and then I gotta get out, and I
We do
just
have a couple here on Seduce
didn't do that. Okay.
I would believe that video is the work of the
Mobile is so fucking stupid. Again, they charge you more for the convenience, even though it shouldn't be fucking convenience.
We have another
It's just it's still watching their service on a different.
This is
Oh, is that a copy
Yeah,
of
he
Space Ghost on
capitalism.
Blu-ray?
it's a copy of Space Cop on Blu-ray.
It is so much work for one person because you get it. You enable me, but you get it.
Commentary track featuring Mike.
That's why we're drinking Baja Blast.
Jay Bullman and Richard.
Honestly, it's why I started eating a lot of like Asian food because they get single servings and like easy food that's like relatively healthy for you. I'm not saying like kimchi ramen is good for me or whatever, but there's other stuff I buy or whatever that it's definitely better than stuff that you get on like American shelves in terms of like convenience and health. Okay, this is the cake eyeliner sealer. This apparently makes it like fucking budge proof, so I'm curious. The way cake eyeliner works is that they just are powders and you get them wet and then they turn into a liquid and you can draw them on and it's crazy. So I've always wanted to try them, but I've never used it. So
Those long sets of thin
obviously this is gonna go well. I'm gonna use the blue because what else am I doing today?
starts and when the second section starts and ends.
So we're just gonna.
Or it's the Mark of the Beast, and these are the end times.
It's probably the Mark of the Beast. Yeah.
Also, you know it's end times because this video was made 30 years ago, and it's.
Well, there is no definition on what end
That's
times
cool. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Could be 1 year, could be 100.
Holy shit. Okay, that's that's so cool. I like that. Okay.
However long that takes until we get to the end of times.
In the final days of this world order, is there any doubt that our buying and selling system will be conducted with a mark, with credit transactions rather than cash? Is it this path that leads to destruction?
But I don't like for the majority of shopping, like the.
It's a little too watery. I don't know if I
but like with online
put
shopping,
too much water on my brush, probably.
With direct sales, you don't use UPC
Well,
codes.
you know what? They probably do with their warehouses though to keep track of all this shit.
But they said specifically the warehouse codes don't have the Mark of the Beast.
That's true.
Inventory control codes, for example, do not use 666. And the reason is simple.
That's
Inventory
crazy.
control does not directly involve
It's pretty
buying
good. It's kind of needs to dry.
looks
It's a little patchy.
can be deceiving.
I went to look up Spark and discontinued until I found out next year they'll be releasing on Baja Laguna. Lemonade!
Together, Rich.
Yeah, really. Did you not?
Is that gonna be the drink of the summer?
Or are you
Hello?
just corrupted by Satan?
Well, obviously, I'm.
That's really good. What the fuck? This is really good.
I tried watching the video.
Can you
but I
tell
had
it's
a very
blue? I
hard
think you
time
could tell it's
reading the
blue.
Bible
It's like a
passages
navy. It's
because
more so a
they had
navy
the
than
text
anything
in front
really.
of like a marble countertop, and you couldn't read a fucking word that they said.
Well, that's because their graphic artist was Satan.
He was corrupted by Satan. The Antichrist at the credits for this video.
Okay. Oh.
Also,
I don't know what I did, but it started like lifting.
Not by credited and certified editor Mike Hunt. It was edited
I'm gonna
literally
mix
by
more.
Mike Hunt.
Oh. Oh, you're a lady this whole time?
Didn't you guys know?
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought to ask.
I mean, I didn't think you were a man.
Right.
You're a lady? I can't believe I had sex with you.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. That hypnotism session wasn't just a friendly meeting? Oh no.
I like it. That looks good.
Guys, I always knew the rec and prereq stood for rectum. I always knew.
You know, that's gonna stick around too, that one.
Oh, yeah, don't put that one in.
You put it right in there. You walked right into it. You slid it right in. You lubed it up and slid it right in, Rich. You put it right in my hands and said, "Put it right in, Mike."
Deception, miracles,
male pattern baldness.
We can help you with all these things.
So the first set of numbers 0 through 9 are these codes, and the second set of numbers 0 through 9 are these codes, and that's where we get the too thin. So 6 actually has. Here's where the logic starts to break down.
It's from the second
It's
set.
like a little see-through. I'm gonna have to put powder on top of it, I think.
Yes.
Of lines that denote
I don't know if I'm doing
sixes.
something wrong.
So what this really is
The better,
humans
maybe if there's like a better
really
brush I
like
could use with it.
patterns. Constellations, right? We look up into the stars.
I like it.
which
I
are
like it a
random.
lot there. That's
And
cool. I like it.
We see fucking a belt, right? We see archers.
Thank
we
you.
see horses,
Thank you very
we see
much.
a horse. We see
Oh, thank
shit.
you.
We see a spoon. We got two spoons.
You know what? I just
In our
rewatched
Star
it. Is as good as ever.
A big spoon. We like seeing patterns.
Who
in
Framed
things.
Roger
So
Rabbit?
Some crazy person who was, reading. their
Disney's never gonna
Bible,
make a movie that good again. They should just stop making
looks
movies.
at
I'm gonna be
this,
real.
Sees a pattern where there might not be a pattern.
Yeah, because the first set of the 6 in the first
I
set
just poked
is a
my
different-
fucking head. All right.
is a
Well.
different thing.
I'm chalking this all up to the big C, but it is neat.
It is.
It's moderately to semi-moderately interesting.
Well, let's assume that the devil is trying to get us through the products that we purchase.
Okay.
What's he gonna do?
There we go.
What's he gonna do? When I
Literal
buy my
perfect
copy?
movie.
When I go to the store and I
Actually
buy my
crazy that
copy
I
of
got
How to
made.
Seduce Women Through Hypnosis.
Crazy
What
that
is
it
the
came
devil
out
gonna
as
do?
good as
At that point, you're
it is
fucked
because it's
anyway,
perfect.
religiously. But
Crazy that
the
Disney
Mark of the
doesn't
Beast
like
was you
promote it
are
more.
to resist the mark of the beast.
Right.
If you accept it, then you go to hell.
So you have
So
to
I'm
resist
gonna go
it.
to hell for buying some Rice Krispies? Like, fuck
Abso-fucking-lutely.
that. God is a prick.
You're going to hell for so many more reasons than buying Rice Krispies.
Back to the
So
Future is.
don't worry about you going to hell.
Yes, when they bumped the lamp and the land was accurate. Stop. God tier animators, man.
So that is the next.
The basically,
They ship some dogs where your
for
dog
any
goes away, you can find
animator getting into like 2D animation and stuff, the animator survival guide is like genuinely your survival guide, and it was. Oh my god, why am I forgetting his name? Rob something, I think? The man who animated Roger basically made that. And it's so good. It's so even if you like don't use it as animation reference, if you're trying to learn, it's just interesting to read.
2036, we'll look back on a
Actually,
video
Future's
of
favorite
it.
movie ever.
Right.
That's a good top 3 to have.
New Marks of the Beast, and that's true.
You know what? I've never seen the Back to the Future sequels. I've only seen one. Like I've seen one tons of times. I love Back to the Future, but I never sat down to watch 2 or 3.
Just to fuck with the fundies.
I think I'm gonna try to do, because this is supposed to be waterproof, which I don't know if I believe that, but
You didn't know that about Mike?
I'm gonna try to do it in my inner corner, because whenever I do stuff here, my eyes just water throughout the day, so it doesn't really matter.
Fine. You know what? He was in the back room.
That did Antichrist
But I'm
show
interested.
up and they had to fight? 'Cause it's like
2 and 3 are great, are they? Okay.
Antichrist is such a weird.
Okay. Maybe I'll have a trilogy day. I'll just watch them all in one go.
The evil inverse of Jesus.
And the original.
The Chip and Dale movie on Disney Plus was Roger Rabbit with no sauce. Not surprised whatsoever.
Which didn't mean he was bad. He was just a normal guy who couldn't do anything.
He was
magical.
like Jesus, just shitty.
He was like Jesus, but he didn't have any magic powers. So like, you're like a shitty Jesus.
That's just Jesus.
Yeah.
And he was so pissed at Jesus, he wrote a letter to the IRS saying that Jesus was dead.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where the 3-day miracle came from. Actually, the historical little.
Because Jesus wrote a counter letter to
What if
the
I should
IRS
do
saying he had risen.
But it
crease
took
thing?
3 days
Hold on.
after.
Maybe we'll do that
It took
after.
3 days of postage to get to the Roman Empire.
Hence religion.
Yeah.
So it's just a clerical error.
Hence
It's a
religion.
clerical error by the IRS, which created our Lord and Savior.
We are seeing 4 sets of numbers, but the first set is always the same number. It never changes. It's always there. That number is 666.
Yeah, okay.
On either side. Remember,
This is so dumb, I can't even formulate a sentence.
I like
So we
that
have
a
how to
lot.
seduce women through hypnosis, how to get revenge, and how to UPCs in 666. Mike, what is the best of the worst?
It's a toss-up. It's definitely not this. It's a toss-up between this. I found some of the info about UPC codes interesting. I knew UPC codes were associated with the mark of the beast.
That's
I
the
did not
issue.
know how
So
the
it keeps
666 was
drying and then
integrated.
kind of flaking
That
off
was
if
like,
I do a
oh,
little too much.
that had a oh
That's
moment
probably
for
just
me.
me though, but
This, I think I'm gonna have to pick this because while it is everything
yeah,
in
I
there
think
is
that's just me.
horribly
I gotta
illegal
get better at
and
putting
could
it on.
lead to death, suicide, all sorts of horrible consequences. It is meant for entertainment purposes.
This is professional grade makeup, so it's not really gonna be inherently easy to use, I guess.
It's a good way to get revenge on someone. It's awful.
Yeah.
I told you this on
And it
Twitter,
was
but I cannot
just
handle Disney
poorly
remakes
produced enough
anymore.
to be
Oh yeah, no, I've been
What we did
bitching
right
about
there
this
was
since
watch so far,
Maleficent.
Talking to the camera, cut to a different angle, and then
Has anyone seen Maleficent? Can I rant about a movie that came out like 10 years ago? Yeah. The rim cam with a genius UI, thank you.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and say
RLM
my
cam.
choice for
I
destruction.
read that as rim cam. I need to die.
Jack?
I couldn't.
Okay, anyways, I hate Maleficent. I hate the concept of that movie. I hate
But the bad production value makes how to.
I
Get
hate the
Revenge.
idea that Disney is profiting off
Even though
of their
it's
old
horrible.
Rich?
Well, this is some
films, but
old-fashioned
disrespects them and like everyone who worked on them.
values right there.
I just like
Nice
okay, I get
gathering, and we're all gonna die
this might be
soon.
like controversial because I know some people actually like Maleficent and like
This is kind of great.
there's like an allegory in it for like sexual assault or whatever.
I love the fact that
I
out there is a
you just
videotape
don't do that with
information on how to destroy
Sleeping.
people's
Like if you're gonna do that with
lives.
Sleeping Beauty, why would you do it with Maleficent out of all people?
So, This is my best of the worst.
You
And
already have a
yeah,
fairy tale about non-consensual touching, and you're gonna do it to Maleficent? I don't understand. Anyways,
this is the worst.
I just hate that the premise, the entire premise for Maleficent was just like, remember Sleeping Beauty? Yeah, that movie was all wrong. It was dumb, right? It was dumb what happened. Here's the real hardcore version. Fuck off. Fuck off. Also, Sleeping Beauty is not a movie for children. It's a family film. I don't think children really appreciate it because it's really more of a visual experience. I mean, you could say that about any movie, right? But I think for most kids, if you sit them down in front of Sleeping Beauty, I don't think they're that engaged with it until maybe Maleficent turns into a dragon or something. Do you know what I mean? At least nowadays. Maybe it used to be different, but Maleficent, what would happen if the wicked writers had a lobotomy? True! You know what? You know what the most infuriating part of Maleficent is actually that they're like so worried about strong female characters or whatever. And Aurora is like even less of a version of like a character of a person than she is in the original film. And she has like 20 lines in the original movie. And they somehow fucked that up and made Elle Fanning just like, I float around. Like, shut up. I'm so dumb. Fucking hate it. I saw Maleficent in theaters and then I ranted about it so bad, like for a week straight. A week straight, I would get up and be mad about this movie because Sleeping Beauty is my favorite Disney movie and like one of my favorite movies of all time. It gave me my appreciation for animation, basically. And so when I saw that, I was so pissed for like a week straight. My mom had to turn around to me at one point and just be like, it's just a movie. You need to calm the fuck down. Like, I don't want to listen to this anymore. And then I had to be like, okay. I have to make this hate dormant. But no, I'm still mad about it to this day. I never even watched 2 because I just know that would also make me mad. I don't even think the costume design-wise, I don't think any of the changes they made to Maleficent and everyone were interesting. I just, to this day, the only live action remake I'd keep from like the last 10 years that they've been doing this would be Cinderella. That is the only one with like any sort of artistic merit. And it's funny because they still fuck up Cinderella in that, but like everything else is very good. So Cinderella is absolutely the only one I would recommend. I didn't see Pete's Dragon though. Wasn't that one supposed to be okay? Oh yeah, I heard some people say the Jungle Book was pretty good too. Again, I never saw that one because I was just like over it, and I was never attached to the Jungle Book movie, so I just never watched it.
Screws and metal plates like holding this thing together in the back. I got the old
yes, live action Cinderella came out in 2015. I think it was 2015 because I think it was my first year of college, and my friend and I made time to go. Beautiful costume design. It's like the most beautiful dress I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. I actually like the updates they made to the fairy tale, minus what they did to Cinderella herself, because she's a terrible, horrible, just like original Cinderella. It was Walt Disney's favorite fucking movie for a reason. Let's be real. She complains about work and stuff. She's sarcastic. She has a backbone, but at the end of the day, she believes that if she works hard, good things are gonna happen to her. This Cinderella is just like, have courage and be kind, and she doesn't do anything for herself or advocate for herself at all. She just kind of just like, I'm just kind and I hope that it comes back to me in the end. And like, she just kind of gives up at the end of the movie. she's just crying and then she's just like, this sucks. But then maybe if I keep being kind, it's like, stop. It's like, shut up. Shut up. That wasn't Cinderella. Like, Cinderella was a kind woman, but that, you know, she still like knew that she was being abused. You know what I mean? This one's just kind of like, well, maybe if I'm nice to her, she'll love me one day. And it's like, stop, that's not it. But they made the prince really good. Prince Kit in that movie is like, is really good. And again, he has the best character arc. And I already complained about this on Twitter, but a problem with all the fucking live action remakes when they're like, we're updating the female cast because to fit with modern standards. Strong women, hashtag all of the men are better, and they become the leads of the women's fucking movies. I'm not even kidding.
What's up next, Rich?
Well,
Do you know how mad I was when I sat down to watch The Little Mermaid, and it was actually, oh, JK, it's actually about Prince Eric, but there's a girl here too. Huh? Huh? Hey, who was in the writing room when that happened? Was that ChatGPT? Was it? Yeah, I don't think you gave that a second go, because it's the Prince Eric movie, and Ariel is guest starring, okay? It's fucking stupid. It happens in, Cinderella 2. Cinderella, the one I was just talking about, not like the second Cinderella, the animated one. She is just like, I mean, there's a focus on her, but the prince gets like an actual arc and actually has like a character. So Cinderella gets shafted in her own fucking movie, and Belle gets shafted in Beauty and the Beast. Even though Beauty and the Beast was always about the Beast, he is the protagonist. But Belle still has her own, like, story, and you follow her and stuff, and, you know, and they just, like, lobotomize Belle. They lobotomize Belle in the live-action Beauty and the Beast. I'm still so fucking mad about it. They keep doing it. Every single, like, princess remake they do, they just kill the main woman, and they're like, no, she's a better character now, see? Because she invented a washing machine, so she's a better character now. What are you talking about?
Visual adventure in libations and hilarity. How to throw a party. Quick and easy tips.
Yeah, no, Kate Blanchett in the Prince A. My problem with the Cinderella movie is Cinderella. How bad is Melissa McCarthy? Oh, what the fuck is her name? Melissa McCarthy. Terrible. She's terrible, not because I don't think that she could have, like, she would always be bad. She just didn't want to be there. She truly did not want to be there. She did not even fucking act. Her and Javier Bardem. They didn't want to be there. They didn't want to act. No one in that movie wanted to be there. I think Halle Bailey did. But then she got the script and she was like, hanging in there. She was like trying not to fucking break someone's neck or something. Because what the fuck did they do to her? Why do I hate women in STEM? Oh my god. I hate that. I hate that you can see that they were like in a writer's room and they're like, we need to represent girls in STEM. How do we do that with Belle? Oh, make her an inventor like her father. And she can beat sexism in the town. Shut up. Well, you guys already did fine. She was more progressive in the 90s. How did you guys fuck up that bad?
It's instantly got to be a jump in quality, right?
Oh yeah, like you can't even talk about The Little Mermaid without people just being racist. Like you can't. I think she's a genuinely adorable Belle, and I wish that she was like in the Broadway show or something. Because I wish this movie was made in a time when they actually put effort into the live action remakes and maybe use some more practical effects and stuff. Like if this came out in like the 90s or something, and she like, you know, she was Ariel still, oh my god, it would have been a really good movie and she would have killed it. Like, honest to god. I think she's like a perfect Ariel. Like, she embodies her like curious spirit, and her voice is really good, and she's so cute, and she has like that type of face. But yeah, it's really just agonizing. I need to fix this eye. I never even saw Aladdin. I'm not even gonna lie, I never even saw Aladdin.
How to have cyber sex on the internet.
I do recall, though, the main actor came out saying that he hasn't... This was a while ago, so I don't know if anything's changed, but the main actor said that he didn't get a single role after Aladdin. He thought, like, that was gonna be his big break. He was in a giant Disney movie. But, like, no one fucking saw it. Or they saw it once and then they just, like, it just, like, blew out of their mind. You know what I mean?
Fuck my life.
It's like, I think Chris Evans just said this, so like, people don't see the actors when they're in a Marvel movie, or any big Disney movie at this point. It's not just in the Marvel part. They see the character. Like, Chris Evans is forever, like, he's gonna have to do his best to get untypecasted as Captain America.
Computer prices have dramatically come down, while performance continually rises.
Gonna have to go the Daniel
For less than
Radcliffe
$1,500,
route of
you can
acting.
grab quite a package.
A lot made $1 billion, but no. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I think it just made a lot of money overseas or something. So maybe, like, maybe they really liked it over there. But like, in terms of an American audience, no one
I'm going to let you watch
remembers
me have
it.
computer sex live on the net. We'll also visit others who have mastered the art of one-handed typing.
It was just the issue with all these movies is that they're just disposable. They're so
the one everybody loves to do, and the one
like the way that filmmaking is now is so horrifying because they call it content. It's not art. It's not a piece of like media that is to be digested and really thought about. It's just like content. The Aladdin movie that came out, that was content for like a month, and then no one cares about it anymore. No one ever wants to see it. You know, it was just content. It was just trash to watch one time. Remaking Moana is the most creatively big. Dude, remaking Moana is like actual. It's like actual Black Mirror shit.
Well, you know the game, Josh.
Actually, I don't. I've never done this before.
Oh, well, pick a
Even more fucked up that Aloy Carvalho is not going to be in it, as far as I know. Which I don't know if she even wanted to be or whatever, but I mean, it's just God, I don't know.
10 minutes, 40 seconds.
I don't even really like Moana that much. I just like her. I think she's a really cool person.
CONICS.
I'm still gonna watch the MCU and I guess be a fan of it. I just can't. Like, I just like I never truly cared for it anyways. I watched up till Endgame, of course, because that was like it was interesting. It was definitely a thing to like be a part of. It was just a different version of sports. You know, like you can go to work and everyone talks about the MCU. Video creation, not content creation. That's that's better. Can we get live action remakes of directive? True!
I think Josh is right. Like,
new remake of the Casper and Wendy movie. I watched that so many times. I still watch that. I'm not even gonna lie.
We're going by
I have a overall optimistic view of where movies are gonna go now, especially with the strike and everything.
Touching 4 fixed lines.
But I do realize that like man, that's just coming up. I overestimated some people's I don't know, capacity to like care about things.
Literacy. Well, we all need a
oh no, that's coming off. Oh no. Okay, so you can definitely only put on a certain amount of this stuff. Kind of. Okay. This is just user error. This isn't the product's fault. But I'm just gonna have to go on top of this with a powder. I keep trying to like layer the liquid and it will not. Live action remake of the Beauty and the Beast movie with Tim Curry. You know what? Fuck it. Fund it. I'll watch it. Tim Curry, yeah. I said a Barbie and Oppenheimer. It's so stupid that Barbenheimer was such a giant fucking success and the executives are just like, we need to market more dumb movies like this. Or like, people don't want to, it's not that people want to see original films. They want to see more toy movies of toys they know. No, you guys, it's not what's happening.
We're going again. This is what we're doing with our time. It's our beautiful day out.
Okay,
It's
I'm gonna
75
stop
degrees
while I'm
out.
ahead.
The weather in Wisconsin has been wonderful lately.
But we're watching Black Spine Tape, so why don't you pick one?
I don't know if I want. Maybe should we do a different color? Ooh, let's do a different color. That would be fun.
Roar. Oh. Ooh. Well, this sounds like something special.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Curry only does voice work anymore, as far as I know. Oh yeah, Saw Patrol. It's like, come on, you guys don't. You obviously do not understand the fucking. I wish I did Barbenheimer, honestly. I have a bit of regret that we didn't do Barbenheimer on the same day, but that would have just been a really long day. But what a cool phenomenon, honestly. That was fun. It was fun.
Truckosaurus gonna eat a car?
Rocky Horror should receive a big new film release with whoever's on Big Broadway right now. That would be smart, yeah. I mean, there's always Rocky Horror showings every Halloween. I want to go again this year, but I don't know if I will. Which color should I do? We do... let's try brown, I guess. We'll try the brown.
Was that a word? What? What did you just say?
Skates. New member.
What was that other video about literacy? Maybe we need to pull that one out. No, it does say skates.
Mike is saying it wrong. It's
Skates.
We're kind of going like
New member
Elizabeth Taylor Cleopatra right now. But whatever, I don't have to go anyway.
Oh, it's an orientation video.
This is an acronym for
Treasure Island live action X. I mean, if they make it better. Like I think Treasure Island's very cool, but that has problems with its script.
Secret Society and
I'm genuinely, I don't even think I'm gonna see Lilo and Stitch. Like, I'm so mad about Lilo and Stitch.
That's definitely what it is.
Could very well be that.
The whole industry is overtly focused on making money to the point that they will only care about franchise more than actual art. Oh yeah, absolutely. I just have hope that there's gonna be more mid-budget films again, which will actually be like, you know, the stuff we really want to see.
To get something watchable.
We'll go for it.
Okay. Ooh, a true black spine.
It's blank, everybody.
It's blank.
We don't know what is on there.
And it's light, which means it's short.
You picked a winner, Jay.
I'm ready to go home early.
Unless it's something creepy and disturbing.
You put that on badly.
Right.
That's fine. We'll blend it out. What about Lilo and Stitch? They're remaking it in live action. Probably gonna be straight to Disney Plus. Probably gonna be bad.
Mike, it's time for a little Plinketo.
All right.
Well, let's talk about what movies we have.
Oh, sure. Well, today we got Nuki.
And after that is Nuki.
Oh, and then we got Nuki.
We got Nuki.
There's Nuki.
Oh, and
I remember people got fucking mad about them,
course,
like,
as always,
destroying all the copies of Nuki. Like, shut up.
Nuki. Oh, Nuki.
I think that superhero fans getting mad at Scorsese is like a big part of the ploy by studios to keep them stuck. Oh, absolutely. It's like legit like call brainwashing shit. Like you're feeding people shit and they don't realize that there's better. It's so, I don't know.
Good call.
Thanks.
It's actual dumbed down
Well, we'll see.
Get
media,
on up that ladder, Josh.
Oh boy.
And let's find
making
out
them
which
more
one of these
stupid
films
by the
we're gonna
day.
watch.
Bark for your new Loki episode.
Here we go.
Marvel fans.
Come on, Nuki.
Oh, let's go Nuki.
Oh my god.
Everyone wants RLM to watch Nuki. They did watch it. Did did they do a video on it? I can't remember, but they did watch it.
What do you
You got Fateful Findings, a Neil Breen film. Would you look at that?
How? I don't know. I thought pretty.
This will look better when I blend it out with
Nuki.
powder. Or I won't. I don't know. Neil Breen.
No. What is this?
Oh my god, is he bleeding again when he wasn't before? Why did this woman agree to do this?
I thought he took that off of his face
Okay.
and it was on the floor. Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting. This is gonna take more practice for me,
You're not supposed to get it wet, honey.
but I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, I'm gonna
She's doing it for non-fungible tokens.
add powder right here.
No more books. No more books. No more books. No more
Actually,
books.
do I have a navy? Speaking of Sleeping Beauty, I'll get my Sleeping Beauty eyeshadow palette out. No, there isn't a navy. It's purple. Damn it. Okay.
Happy that what do you want to use? I mean,
The 100th episode.
it's an achievement.
I'll just use this. I'll use this dark blue.
It's a perseverance.
Yeah.
This is a
Oh, what you
monument
post.
of fortitude.
This was like getting to the top of Mount Everest and finding another smaller mountain.
I forgot it's
I don't
recording
know,
my
I don't
screen.
quite know how to
Oops.
say it. Like, it doesn't feel like we have achieved anything. It feels like
Generally
we
convinced
made
that
a
people will be
setback.
mad.
It feels like getting to the top of Mount Everest and
Yeah.
wondering why the fuck you did that to yourself.
There you go.
Because we watched a bunch of stuff. I'll just say stuff.
V, hi!
This was
Hi,
an
V.
amuse-bouche
Hold on. Let me.
of the best of the worst.
Smorgasbord would be the
that
better
black
word.
one?
Amuse-bouche is
It's not much.
Well, it's tiny tastings of all of the courses.
So much of today is just buzzworthy and Sarah.
Yeah, we start.
Yeah,
we
no,
have the
I don't know.
panel
It's
out there. We
people
had
just
the Plinketto board, which randomizes feature films. And
art
we
is
had
dying not
the least
because
favorite
people don't make art.
anybody,
Art's dying
Black
because
Spine.
people don't care about art.
I hate it. Yeah, I hate it.
You know what? I'm gonna say Black Spine.
They're not they don't realize
For one
the effect it
reason,
has in their life.
Like a fungus, yes. But
Hi,
if you don't
Prowley.
like
No, I
something,
will not.
you
I
can
will
just
not
turn it the
explain.
fuck off.
That wasn't mine, by the way. Obviously, I didn't write that.
Of the formats.
Wouldn't have watched nearly as much of how to have
Hold on,
cyber sex
I gotta-
on the
all right.
internet
Let's
if it were a Black
see if this
Spine.
works.
Right. You're
We'd
right.
started watching it and we'd have said, "Fuck this."
Okay, that does make it better.
What?
You had don't headcanon me saying that. No.
That's what
I
girls
sent
do.
I sent probably a screenshot from a
You're always talking to two sexy topless ladies.
Bella
Yeah.
Vincent
Always.
fanfic that
Definitely
someone
is on the
else
other end.
wrote where someone
This is
says the
something I
R
normally
slur.
wouldn't do, but for instructional purposes, I'm going to let you watch me have computer sex live on the net.
They don't even get together though. I just stopped reading that
I don't believe you.
Are you bringing
because she's like already with Edward. I'm like, oh, what's the point of this then?
She's by the lake in the beginning.
It's literally just post Breaking Dawn, but Vincent happens to be there. I'm like, okay. That's not very exciting.
So what the point
when you live on Walden's
Who said the
Pond,
R slur? No, it was
what are you
Bella.
doing when you go into your log cabin?
She
and
called
there's
Vincent
nothing
the
else to
R
do?
slur because he doesn't talk a lot.
You think Walt Whitman was just spanking it?
I'm like, this kind of in character for her, actually. But no.
My beard is full of birds. How do you look?
Jack?
I found a really good one though. That was just a short one about Jacob walking into Aerith's flower garden, and they have like a short conversation, and it's during Breaking Dawn when he's trying to decide whether to go to her wedding or not. And Aerith's like, if she's really your best friend, even if you're in love with her, you should go. And he's like, you're right, I should. And his internal dialogue is like, she's just so beautiful. I wish I had fallen in love with Aerith instead of Bella, but I can't. And Aerith's like, you'll find your person one day. Destiny will allow it. And then the fanfic ends with like a flash forward of Jacob and Renesmee together. And then he's like, Aerith was right. I did find my person.
That's terrible. I said wait for my claw.
That one was wild. That one was crazy. That one was crazy.
So the premise of this tape is it's an instructional video on the logistics of having cyber sex in like an AOL type chat room.
You know damn well that's not what it is.
No, that's the selling point. Sorry, that's the selling point. What this actually is shirtless women engaging in fictional cyber sex towards actual people.
Can I show this on Twitch? I feel like I'm gonna get in
uncomfortable poses.
This video is so funny. Oh my god.
Okay, now he's asking me if I ate him.
I should do a bad fanfic read. I was actually thinking about it. We're probably gonna do that after.
Easy peasy.
What's this episode doing? Oh, this one's really good. It's they do Plinketto with the black spine, so they don't know what any of the things are before they open the cases. Whatever. What other Red Letter Media episode can we watch? Oh my god, this one took me out. I did.
Congratulations on bringing back the dodo.
This one made me laugh the entire time.
I guess that was me as a contestant.
Oh wait.
Mike, congratulations on bringing back the dodo.
Why, thank you. I guess
This
that
is
was
the
the
last
contestant.
trivia episode I
the same
expected
game
from
show?
them.
It's a different game show, but I'm a host again. Is this the first time I've been a host?
Yes. No, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
no,
eyeliner looks
it was me,
good now.
and then it was Josh. It's definitely the first time.
Either way, welcome to Game
This one took me out so
Show
bad because
The 90s were a time when we pushed the boundaries of good taste in movies,
don't cancel me.
television,
He's a really bad person, but I liked a lot of his music for a very long time.
and music. If
So
the
whenever I
industry
heard
was
lyrics
more
come up, I was like, oh my
conservative
god,
than
Marilyn
modern,
Monroe. But that's a Marilyn Manson song.
The decade kicked off when a sex pervert future president played the saxophone, and a drug-addled grunge rocker played "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
You
It
seem
was
like
the
a
golden age of
bloodhound gang
sleazy
dude. You
talk
absolutely
shows.
seem like a bloodhound
In
gang
your
dude.
face sketch comedy.
Is Arlen an angry video game nerd? I don't believe so. They don't really do video game stuff except Rich. Rich plays games. I know that.
Talk morning radio.
I don't. Doesn't he have his own channel or something?
And
I've
women
actually
getting
never checked him
audio
out.
hair. It was also the dawn of a new era for independent film.
But
and
like
dark
Mike and
age
Jay
that
don't
was
game
gross out
or know
teen
anything about
sex
games, so
comedies. If the 70s and
which is
80s
a
brought
shame,
us Kiss and
honestly.
Alice Cooper,
I wish they also watched more
90s
animated
trended
movies.
darker
They
with
don't.
Marilyn Manson and many others.
They don't get into
And
anything
if
animated
rock
ever, which I
and
think
rap
is a
first
shame.
collided when Run DMC met Aerosmith, their inbred child would be the Bloodhound Gang.
Rich and Jack used to play video games together and stream. Yeah, I don't know if they still do.
like
Oh, Jack did too. I didn't know that.
I'm in trouble.
So today's trivia is focused on music.
I wonder if they play remakes.
Two musical acts from the
I
90s
wonder
that
if
are
Rich
very
Evans is an
different,
Aerith
but
girly.
just might have more in
God, I
common
would
than
if
you think.
if I met them at like a
Get
con
ready
or
for
something.
lyric
I
battle.
don't think they do that, but like if I ever did, I'd be like, I'd ask you a question. Like this is my life or death question. And I'm like, yeah. I'd be like, Rich Evans, have you played Final Fantasy VII? And are you an Aerith girly? Who's your girl? Who's your girl of choice?
News has come out
okay, let's
recently
do.
that Marilyn Manson may not have been the best boyfriend.
Jack, where should the
And while we find
Escapist
this
know?
news
What's the
shocking, we are
Escapist? Is
not
that
here to
a
discuss
news
the
source or
personal
something?
lives of either Brian Warner or Mr. James Franks, aka Jimmy Pop.
His name is James Franks?
Oh, that was a question. This is just a fun trivia video where I try to make my friends laugh. So, if you are an easily offended Zoomer,
Gaming publication.
trigger warning.
Okay, I didn't know that. So he game games.
I thought Marilyn
He's
Manson
game
was
game.
really that kid from the Wonder Years.
I thought he was the kid from Mr. Belvedere.
I thought he was Mr. Belvedere. Anyways, gentlemen, this game will consist
Wait, is that
of
why he
3
hasn't been on a
rounds.
video in a
I'll
while?
be asking each
Does he not do RLM
individually
stuff anymore? That's too
song
bad. I
lyrics
really
by
like
either
Jack.
artist, Marilyn Manson or Bloodhound Gang. Round 2, I'll give each contestant a topic followed by a set of lyrics. You'll then choose which musical act the lyrics are from.
Okay,
Round 3
I
will
made
then
that
be the
way
buzzing
too
round.
much, but we'll blend it
After
out.
I've completely
We'll
finished
blend it
reading
out.
the lyric, you'll have a chance to buzz in to make your guess.
Yippee.
Each correct answer, you'll be awarded $100.
Sorry, my
The winner
parents
with
just
the
got
most
home,
money at
so
the
if you
end
hear my dog
choose
screaming, that's why.
Red
She's
Hat
just excited.
Or go double or nothing on the ultimate trivia question. And this is real money, guys. It's not for a charity. Okay?
It's for our own greed.
It's for your own greed.
All right.
Hello, Devani. Hi.
To like a, like
Hello,
a bad
Gemlo.
women's shelter. If you want.
Jello, are you
You don't have
under
to,
the
but
influence right now?
we might judge you if you don't.
Okay.
Stefan Amell, Arrow, the guy
That
who's.
would bring back MySpace. I'm not ready to
That
go.
guy! Oh my god, his writing show just got canceled. That's so
30
funny.
years. I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
You've listened to either band?
I did, yeah. Well, not Marilyn Manson so much. I did listen to the Bloodhound Gang, but then I became an adult, and I said I probably shouldn't be listening to this anymore.
My only hope is Mike used to listen to the Bloodhound Gang religiously while we were filming. I have a chance.
But only if it's a song from
Okay.
25 years ago.
I'm
Anything
gonna
after that,
blend
you're
this
in trouble.
What is
out
this, a Talk
with.
Amongst Yourself show? You shut the
Skin
up.
tone color. I think I got blue on that.
I was waiting for you guys to shut the up.
Do we use the buzzers yet?
No, not yet.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
He was on an envelope.
I'm gonna take the buzzers away if you hit them. The first round is no buzzers.
Oh, he
And
has?
this one,
Okay,
the
I
coin
guess just
toss
because
will
he has a
be
full-time job now.
We had a coin toss?
Ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
What I got for free. Middle finger technology.
Ooh, okay. That's crass, which is very Marilyn Manson, but it sounds kind of funny, which is very Bloodhound Gang. I'm gonna go with Marilyn Manson.
Correct.
I got a lot of these right too.
Caught you sniffing my boxers. Who the fuck does that at Red Lobster?
Well, that's too goofy for Marilyn Manson. That's the Bloodhound Gang.
Rich.
Yeah.
I won't be around when the world ends. So the only thing I'll recycle is your girlfriend.
That's gonna be Bloodhound Gang.
Correct.
How did they think of this shit? They're so good.
And we're not a band.
They're probably the only YouTube stuff I keep up with anymore. RLM. Jenny Nicholson, whenever she wants to drop that fucking Star Wars Galactic Experience video.
It's a little goofy, but I'm gonna say it's Marilyn Manson.
I have some YouTube like makeup people I watch sporadically, but not really. That's really it. I have some drag queens I like watching. That's kind of, but yeah, like, otherwise it's just like random video essays and stuff, but not usually from,
Rich.
not usually from accounts I care to keep up with, if does that make sense? Like, I'll catch them every once in a while, but I don't watch every single video they put out.
That's Bloodhound Gang.
Correct.
Archaeology YouTube is popping up,
The
highly
instinct
recommend.
is
That
if
kind of
it
sounds
makes
interesting.
you laugh, then it's most likely the Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah, the Bloodhound Gang, they're underappreciated.
Jay, they'll cut our wrists like cheap coupons and say that death was on sale today.
Marilyn Manson. It's gotta be.
I'm gonna say Marilyn Manson?
Correct!
Oh!
Rich, are you ready?
If it's like anti-capitalist, anti-fascist, it's Marilyn Manson.
Everyone right.
I got an F and a C, and I've got a K2. The only thing that's missing is a bitch like you.
He's a huge movie nerd. I've never watched Angry Video Game Reviewer. Or Angry Video Game Nerd. Am I missing out on peak? Oh, another Tim Rogers. I always watch Tim Rogers video drop. It's been a while though. It's been a while.
Jay,
Um,
ain't Siegfried or Roy, but I could be making.
I like my makeup. This is good. I like this. I'm also gonna try.
1000% Bloodhound Gang.
Rich, we're on a bullet and we're headed straight
Let's see.
into
I'm gonna
God.
do.
Even he'd like to end it too.
That's Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, baby.
Anything blasphemous?
Yeah.
I got
Jay,
this.
You're on top of me like a fraction. The 10 that's over 18. Can't do the math? And cram time. We got behind. Let me school that butt like it's Columbine.
That's the Bloodhound Gang. Shocking and stupid.
Rich.
Yeah.
I've got mood poisoning. It must be something that I hate.
That's Marilyn Manson.
Correct.
Yeah, I love Jenny Nicholson.
Are all these
She's
songs,
like literally. I have a Patreon account, so I can give her $2 every month.
Any of these
That's
lyrics.
the only
Are they,
reason
like,
why.
More recent?
Who are you talking about? Bloodhound Gang or Marilyn Manson?
Either one.
I don't like being parasocial with people, but like with her, I'm like, if we met in real life, I think we'd be besties. Like, I'm just saying. No, she wouldn't. She probably wouldn't like me. I'm probably too loud.
Vulcanize the whoopee stick. In
I
the
would
ham
think she's
wallet.
super
Oh, I
cool
know those
though.
lyrics. That's the Bloodhound Gang.
For fuck's sake, vulcanize the whoopee stick? You think that's gonna be a fucking Marilyn Manson lyric?
Rich, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Give me the.
Yeah, I love her
Like when Tom Cruise
theme park content.
your
She
finger
got me into
felt
theme
in my
park stuff.
ass.
Actually, I watch a lot of other people
I'm
back
gonna go
theme park and stuff now. That's a subgenre of YouTube I like a lot.
That was so obviously the Bloodhound Gang, Reg.
Pop culture
I
reference
also like
that?
finding people with
You're dead
strange
longer
collections.
than you're alive. First class on the astral plane.
That is just a thing I like to do on YouTube.
First instinct is Marilyn Manson, but you might be throwing a non-funny Bloodhound Gang lyric in to throw me off. So I'm going to say the Bloodhound Gang. Oh, no! Damn it.
Rich?
Yeah.
Would Cat go to the last burning?
Kettle Frog,
Absolutely. If
oyster
I was
dish,
invited,
lap
absolutely.
Rocket.
That's gonna be Bloodhound Gang.
Correct. Rich is in the lead.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was both? Like they
I
both
like
just
that.
happen to use
It's
the
like you
same
can't
lyrics.
see it unless I
And it's
go in
something
that in the light.
vulgar
That's
and
cool.
weird.
Jay, you have a chance for redemption here.
I should have put it on better. I think,
Marinate
but I
the
will.
nether rod in the squish mitten.
Well, that is the Bloodhound Gang.
Correct. You are both extremely tied.
Okay.
Yes, the
Time for a commercial break.
Oh,
what's that movie
Then
called?
We'll get into round 2, which is topics.
Tomorrowland, right? Tomorrowland or something. I can't remember.
Let's begin
Yeah,
round
that was a
2,
really
which
good
is
review.
topics. Since Rich
Did I
went
see the
first in
Sayaka
round
Miyazono
1,
Randy Marsh
Jay
people
will
did
go
it?
first in
Yes,
round
I
2.
did. I
Jay,
believe the Randy Marsh
our
person's
first
way cooler
topic
though. I'm gonna
is
be real.
JFK.
Escape from Tomorrowland, I think. Yeah.
What-
Defunct
sorry,
Land is
just
also
spell-
very good.
Yeah.
I tend to do
What is the
Defunct Land
game?
binges.
I will give you
Like
2 lyrics,
Okay.
and you have to guess.
I'll catch up every once in a while and
who is
realize I've
attributed
missed a
to each
lot.
lyric. Obviously, if you get the first one wrong.
Oh,
then
so you're saying both bands have done lyrics involving JFK?
correct.
Okay, I got it.
These are topics. Each contain 2 sets of lyrics,
Okay.
and then you just have to tell me.
All right.
Lyric 1.
Michael Disney.
This is
Yes.
your brain on drugs. This is your brain on Jackie Onassis. Lyric 2. Dear God, the paper said you were the king in the black limousine. Dear John and all the king's men can't put your head together again.
Wow.
That second one is way too shocking and crass to be the Bloodhound Gang. It's too serious. So the second one is Marilyn Manson.
Correct. Rich.
Yeah.
Topic 2.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if it looks good, but I like it.
Lyric 1.
So.
Now I'm a bee, the king bee.
Oh, I haven't
and I will
seen the Jim
destroy every
Henson one
flower,
yet.
and
I
will cover
should.
the earth in honey.
I really like Jim
Everyone
Henson
will
stuff.
eat themselves. Lyric
Mostly
2.
because Labyrinth
When
is one of my favorite movies of all time.
bumblebees find out you call them that, there's
I'm
gotta
due
be
for a
hell to
rewatch on
pay.
that actually. I should do that. Okay.
I'm gonna
I
guess
heard that
number 2 is the Bloodhound Gang, and number 1 is
I'm
Marilyn
blue,
Manson.
ba-da-bee-da-doo-da-boo-doo-doo.
Jay,
I heard you can use these as like
3.
Okay.
lipstick too. You can with any blush and stuff, but I heard they're actually good.
Okay.
So
Just
I'm gonna
cursed
take a
as
lip
luck with no
pencil if
such
I
luck.
have
My future
one.
plans include not much. Lyric 2. Everyone will come. Everyone will come to my funeral to make sure that I stay dead.
Well, I recognize the first one, so that's the Bloodhound Gang.
Sorry, Rich.
Second one is Marilyn Manson.
Topic
Can't believe
3.
this.
Love.
I watched the Jim Henson one while working on night shifts and
They're both
started
known
crying
for
at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
They do that to
Lyric
you.
1.
They do that to you.
I'm not in love, but I'm gonna you till somebody better comes along. Lyric 2. I bet the kind of love that you'd make to a man would look good as a mural on my uncle's van.
Those are both pretty goofy.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm gonna
Color
guess
my
number
surprise
1 is
when I was like,
Marilyn
why are my lips so dry all the time?
And number 2
Google
is
it. Are you drinking enough water?
Correct!
Oh!
Yes! Number 2 just
Oh.
seemed a little bit more clever. They're both crass.
I start drinking a little more water, then I'm not dry
Okay,
anymore, and I'm like,
topic
oh
4.
fuck.
Sticking and putting it in.
That's the topic.
That could also be lyrics from a Bloodhound Gang song, so
That could also be the topic of love.
that's true. Yeah.
Lyric 1.
All right.
Now it's you know who.
You love
I got the
Zaboobafoo.
you know
I never
what.
watched that.
I stick it you know
I think that was a
where, you
little
know
before me.
why,
Like,
you
wasn't
don't
it like
care.
92,
Lyric 2.
93?
Put the
or
you
something?
know what in the you know where.
I was born late 90s, but
Good luck.
so I tended to grow up with late
The second
90s,
one
early
is Bloodhound
2000s
Gang.
stuff.
First one's
He
Marilyn
knows
Manson.
that. Someone should have gone.
The Disney
correct.
Channel song is like
That's
his best
Foxtrot,
video.
Unicorn,
The Disney Channel
Charlie,
jingle
Kilo.
video. It's really
The
good.
last Bloodhound Gang song I ever listened to.
Topic 5.
So also the same as love
Yeah,
and staying
yeah.
there and sticking it in.
This might be hard for Rich.
I didn't realize both these bands were so sentimental.
It was on till like
Topic 5,
2010, like reruns or new ones.
Number 1. It ain't my job to you on your birthday anymore.
Okay.
Lyric 2. I want to you like a foreign film, and there's no subtitles to get you through this.
Number 1 is Marilyn Manson. Number 2 is Bloodhound Gang.
What? Oh!
What?
Incorrect.
The the silly one was Marilyn Manson and the hate-filled one was Bloodhound Gang?
I like my makeup.
Oh,
I could do this all day. I could just get up, put my makeup on, and be like, whew, that was a hard day's work, and then go to sleep.
the cover is just like a picture of a box of tampons.
It only aired from 99 to 01.
Topic 6 goes to Jay.
Yeah, I don't know if I even had that. Was the Boomafu on even on Disney Channel? I feel like I never even had that.
But I stay the same as long as you have less to say. 2. I'm a legend in my spare time.
PBS. Oh, I never really watched PBS outside of the animated stuff.
Hats. Okay.
Sagwa. Shout out to Sagwa.
Got no rabbit in this hat because I'm pulling it out of my ass.
Did I watch Wishbone?
Lyric
I don't think
2.
so.
My big top
Unless I
tricks
saw a
will
picture from
always
it,
make
I
you
would be able to
happy.
recognize. I mostly just watched Sagwa, the Chinese cat.
You got burned last time, Rich.
Was obsessed with Sagwa.
I'm gonna go number 2, Marilyn.
I kinda wanna
Manson,
put-
number 1, Bloodhound Gang.
Correct!
All right.
Topic 9. Driving. Lyric 1. Man in the front got a sinister grin. Careen down Highway 666. Number 2. God is your co-pilot. I let Satan ride shotgun. You pay a toll to get into heaven, but on the road to hell there's none.
Ooh. Those are pretty comparable.
Which one's a little dog? Oh, probably not. I watched Sagwa so much, I named my first pet after Sagwa.
Correct.
Your cat? No, my dwarf hamster. I named Sagwa. I don't know why I was like, my dwarf hamster must be named after a little Chinese fictional cat, but I
They're very
did.
hard to find.
Okay.
Lyric 1. Are you ready, Rich? This one actually,
Okay.
number 1. Jesus on the dashboard, but the devil's under my hood. Lyric 2. If you conjure the devil, you
I was
better
barely
make sure
allowed
you
to
got
watch
a bed
animated
for him
stuff
to
as a
sleep in.
kid. Why?
I'm gonna go 1, Bloodhound Gang, 2, Marilyn Manson.
Who would take animation away from their children?
Yes.
Jay.
Yeah, the fact that Sagwa is like half lost media now makes me wanna burn down my house.
I'm ready.
Don't be surprised that I can look you in the
Okay.
eye.
Oh, I need to put on mascara. This will look better once I have mascara on.
I'm the least you could do. If only life were as easy as you, I would
I'll use
still
these
be
two.
And
then I need
Correct. That was easy.
Next topic, Rich.
Yeah,
My
I
hair
got
is
it.
so-
I got it.
Fame.
It's like kind of humid
Okay.
today.
We're rehabbed and we're ready.
Dude, I forgot my Sagwa. Yeah. And that's Sagwa.
2. I don't give a shit
Sagwa
about
is peak.
celebrity, but did you motherfuckers happen to see who's here?
So, can someone make like a peak fiction post, but then it's just a picture of Sagwa?
I'm gonna go number 1, Bloodhound Gang, number 2, Marilyn Manson. God damn it.
Politics. Lyric 1. I'm on a campaign for pain, and when I get elected, I'll wipe the white off your house, the smile off your face. Lyric 2. Ask not what your can do for you. Ask what you can do for your
Is it full on
Could be trying to
Ollie?
trick me here.
He could be.
I don't know what that is, Dayton.
One sounds like the other, but that got me wrong last time.
Why there were so many weird live action puppet shows in the 90s? Because they were smart, because they were peak. Because they were trying to do I think they were just trying to do Sesame Street.
You got one more topic, though.
Yeah.
Last
But also
topic,
Jim Henson
Dead babies.
partnership, yeah.
Classic. It's a staple of 90s.
I can actively feel myself unhealthier with every single sip of Baja Blast I get. Isn't that crazy?
One.
I shouldn't be
Mother
doing
Mary
that.
miscarried, but we pray just like insects.
L'Oreal Voluminous.
Been much
I mean, no one
better
cares what
off
makeup I'm
as a
using, but...
stillbirth.
Number 1 is Marilyn Manson, number 2,
Yes!
Bloodhound
Bear in the Big Blue House. Oh my god, Tutter is
And
me.
that concludes round 2.
Okay.
Round 3 will be lightning round. which
I have
means whoever buzzes in
you
first
know,
after
even
I
more
finish
than the
reading
actual
question
show,
will have to
when
answer
I was
it. If you get
younger,
it
I was in
wrong,
daycare
you start
when my mom was working or whatever, so I was there at this daycare like all day. Because my mom worked kind of long hours. And
Okay.
I distinctly have this memory of this younger girl who went to this same daycare. I mean, she was always super cute, but she didn't talk. I think she was nonverbal. She was younger though. I just didn't know if she didn't want to talk, or I think she was nonverbal though, because I think she had like an assistant with her or whatever. But she loved Bear in the Big Blue House, and we always wanted field trips and stuff. And she had this big bear in the Big Blue House stuffed animal, and she brought with her anywhere and everywhere. And one time we went to the beach, and he had to come in the water with us. So she dragged her little. Her giant Bear in the Big Blue House like plushie in the water with her, and like they had to like take her out and like dry him off later and give him a walk. But she loved that thing so much, and that's like I can't even remember this girl's name anymore, and I was a bit older than her,
Bloodhound Gang.
so we only kind of played together or whatever. But I just remember that because I always thought it was cute. She was just a cute little girl, and she had big glasses on, and she didn't really talk or anything, but she had this giant Bear in the Big Blue House plushie, and it went everywhere. It went everywhere with her.
I'm not an artist. I'm a fucking work of art.
Marilyn Manson?
I took stuff around too, but not to that extent.
When she's dreaming about her Prince Charming tonight, I'll be eating hot wings with a bib on to his right.
I remember bringing like my Sailor Moon toys or something, and then kids wanted to play with them, and they wanted to be rough with them, and I'd be like, take out a hand, like, actually, you play with it like this, very gently. I was like, mansplaining, girl-splaining how to properly play with Sailor Moon wands, because I'm like, hey, you don't actually just bash it against the wall, because that's mine, okay? But that's I'm an only child, can you tell?
I'm just a painting that's still wet. If you touch me, I'll be smeared. You'll be stained. Stained for the rest of your life. Rich.
Marilyn Manson.
Correct.
Excuse me.
7. If you knew me like
You
I
were
know
scared to
myself,
oh yeah, no. When I got a little older, I was like that.
Marilyn Manson.
Wrong! What? Yes! What?
And then I would be like, I don't know if it was actually OCD.
This is bullshit.
I was gonna say Marilyn Manson, Jay. If you just
I feel like I have some
I'd have lost points, Jay.
paranoid traits of that or whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna self-diagnose myself, but it used to be really bad to the point of I would
this world doesn't need
like
opera. We're here for the
be worried to leave the house because I thought someone was gonna break in and like steal my Clow book. Make it make sense, brain. It doesn't make sense.
Rich.
Bloodhound Gang.
Correct. Lyric 10. Buckshot glitter perfume is something you'd never want
I
to
would like
wear.
hide stuff
In your
before I
hair
left the
will be
house, and
brains,
like
and your shit will
I didn't
never
want
be
anyone
the
to
same.
steal because I thought someone was gonna break my. I mean, we had
Marilyn
locks
Manson?
on the door and
Correct.
everything, and no one like we never even had like a break-in attempt. I don't know.
Carrying torches, most of whom dislike monsters.
I was like, no, they're gonna break in and they're gonna steal all my magical girl items because they're obviously super influential.
Okay, listen up.
What if they take my computer on my... Yeah, I mean, computer's a more logical thing than like, oh my god, someone's gonna break in and steal all of my Aerith play arts.
A noun, a verb.
Like, I don't think that's what they're gonna steal.
I
I imagine you're like that with all your Sailor Moon dolls, but you see someone playing roughly with them.
Unbelievably unbelievable that you could not be believable.
You just read me like so hard. I don't even think I ever had a Mercury doll. I definitely had a Sailor Moon and Chibi Moon doll.
Damn it. Damn it.
I don't recall having any of the inners though.
Want to sleep with me? You've got to be fucked up to want to sleep with me. When she gets her panties lower than her self-esteem, I'll show her what her mommy did that made her daddy leave.
I'm gonna say Marilyn Manson.
You're gonna be wrong.
Oh no!
Lyric
That's such an
14.
insane fucking lyric.
Give me a picket sign. Make it blank and white, like all those stupid teenaged girls. We're gonna need it where we're going tonight.
Go for it.
Bloodhound Gang.
Wrong! Oh my god!
Jay's down 3, Rich.
Son of a bitch.
And I'm gonna go on top of it with the Maybelline Lash Sensational.
Make a prank call pretending
It's
I'm a
truly
mime.
sensational.
Jay!
Bloodhound Gang.
Reminder, if you're spending more than like $10 to $15 on a mascara, you are getting ripped the fuck off. Don't do
She's got
that.
Eyes like Zapruder, mouth like heroin.
She wants me to be perfect like Kennedy.
It's a Marilyn Manson lyric, I'm pretty sure.
5 seconds.
Oh, there's a timer now.
I guess.
Oh.
I don't want to guess. Manson.
Correct.
Oh.
I took the gamble and I won.
Lyric 17. Am I garbage or God? Church or a trash can?
Me.
Either way, you're a
Me.
waste of my time.
Manson.
Correct.
Lyric 18. One part the Führer, one part the Pope. The inevitable return of the Great White Death. I think that was a tie.
I'm deaf. That is 100% Bloodhound Gang.
Okay. That you guys both invalidate each other.
Oh.
Sorry, no points.
All
0
right.
points awarded.
All right.
Because I couldn't tell.
That one wasn't even a guess. That was a definitely.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So
Here we go.
let me tally the totals right now.
Better than sex mascara.
Oh, is that the end of the game?
That's it.
Oh yeah, that one doesn't work for me either. I
know,
I
it's
prefer
You're not having
drier
one exciting
formulas. That one's very
That's
wet.
the best
Like
question.
this is actually a wet one too, but
Okay.
once you
I
have
did
it for a
I
while,
got
it gets a
lot of
little
stuff
more
here.
dry. So I like it after I get it for a while.
Rich, you won. 16-15.
Jay, are you ever gonna win a fucking?
Yeah, I
movie
don't know.
game?
The only
I guess not.
All
I
right,
had a
Rich.
sample of Perversion from
On
Urban
today's game
Decay
show, you
once.
won
I liked that, but not enough
$1,800. And that's real money.
to get the full size
Now you
tube.
can choose to go for double
very
or nothing
goofy.
on one trivia question.
And I'm very
And the answer
particular.
will
I like doing a lot of thin
Marilyn
layers
Manson or
because I
Bloodhound.
don't like them to look really
Well,
clumped
that's
up.
a 50-50 shot to double my money.
But will you think you?
They're a
won't
little
know
clumped up
the
right
answer?
now, but that's just
50%
like
chance to
I don't mind
lose
the
all of
look
my
when I have a lot of
That's
liner
what
on.
double or nothing means. Correct. This is gambling.
But here's the thing, I know we need content, and me doing this.
Yeah,
stupid
wet
thing is
formulas are
content.
good.
I'm
I
gonna
think
wager
if
it all
you
Okay, all right. For an exciting conclusion.
For an exciting
don't
conclusion,
have
because we need an
trouble
exciting- you can't
holding
just
a
make fun of Jay
curl,
because he
or if
can't
you
win a
just
fucking
have
trivia
like an
game.
abundance
this
of
point, it's just
lashes already.
expected.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
All right. The
My
question
eyelashes
is,
I think are pretty long, but I don't
Marilyn
have
Manson
like
or the Bloodhound Gang,
3,
which
like
musical
10 rows of
act
them. You know what I mean?
calls their home Pennsylvania?
They're not the most dense, which wet mascaras aren't really good for. I get drier ones. And also, with makeup in general, I just use it until like it definitely doesn't like work as good anymore, or it just kind of smells weird or whatever. But mascaras are the one thing I get rid of every like 3 to 6 months because you don't want anything in your eye. And I've had eye problems before.
I'm gonna go Bloodhound Gang.
I tried fucking
Wait, this could be a trick. It could be.
there's a
both.
brand called Milk
You did just
Makeup, and they're at
answer.
Sephora.
Is that your?
And
I
they
know- I
have a
never
mascara
said
called the
final
Kush
answer.
mascara,
This guy's it,
and I got really good reviews or whatever.
I'm gonna
And
say
it's
both
called Kush because they have
final
hemp seed
answer.
oil in it. But so I got a sample of it
it's one or the
once,
other.
and it gave me like such beautiful, like really natural looking lashes, and it was so nice. And I wore it for the first time. I think it was Thanksgiving. I wore so I was wearing my makeup for a really long day. Like I probably had my makeup on for like 12 hours, and then the next day I was sleeping, and then I woke up and I could only open one eye, and I was like, huh? I was like, hey, what? Hey, what? I'm sorry, what happened? My eye had crusted over my fucking sleep because I had an allergic reaction to that fucking
Barely
mascara.
buy a new video card.
I
with
got
that.
pink eye.
PC gamer.
So now I don't use anything with hemp seed oil because apparently I'm like allergic to it or something, and I'm horrified about it going near my eyes again.
Don't ever play blackjack.
I've never seen him so stressed.
Cause I saw they advertised that, and I was just like, oh, it's probably just like a marketing thing or whatever. There probably isn't that much in it. Apparently there's a lot in it. And I couldn't even open my eye, and I had to like pick the crusties off my eye, and I like had to do a hot. It was a whole fucking
I'm gonna go with
ordeal.
Marilyn Manson. Final answer.
Hit your buzzer.
And whenever I use mascaras that are like
You should have gone.
natural, quote unquote, like I've tried like 2 Maybelline mascaras that are like clean, and one other one or something. They all give me eye conditions, but these like normal ones don't. And I'm pretty sure it's because anything clean, they just take preservatives out of it. And I'm like, preservatives are good, you guys.
Can I at least keep
They're
this
actually
buzzer?
they're actually good
Jay,
to
I'm
have
gonna tell you
preservatives
from
in your products. So
experience,
I just don't use anything
winning a
that's
game
like
show is not all
clean
it's
anymore
cracked
or
up to
whatever, because it just fucks up my eyes. I don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna go back in with L'Oreal. Okay, what RLM video are we gonna end this out with? You guys see how much I watch RLM? Jokes are now real, yeah. I forgot what this one was. I did watch this already, but I forgot.
And I saw the advertisements for the Milwaukee Metal Fest, and I didn't go to it. I saw an advertisement, and guess what? It was black. With white letters.
You want something that stands out against the black background, Mike.
Well, sure. But,
Dude, we live jam as
about,
like literally though.
100 metal bands on this
Your body
roster.
needs the chemicals to
It was a
use
3-day affair.
them.
And once I got to reading the names
True,
of all
girl.
the metal
True, everything the
bands,
nerve
I
inside.
laughed. And so I thought I would share them with you.
Okay.
You want to try falsies, but you've never done them. Oh, I'm actually good with putting on falsies. They're not hard. If it's your first time though,
and I did a deeper dive into.
I'll put a little too much of that on my lips.
When I
If it's
say
your
metal,
first
I'm
time,
not talking about your
you need to
Metallica
buy
or
something. I think Kiss makes them.
Presidents
They're
of the
called the
United States
Kiss
of
Impress
America,
lashes, and they're
or
like
bands
little
like
cut up
that.
lashes.
I'm
They're like
talking
little
about hardcore
clusters that are
death
pre-glued,
metal, sometimes referred
and they
to
come
as
with like a little
black
applicator
metal. Now, this is
thing,
the-
and you
the
just I just use my
toughest,
fingers, so you don't even have to use the
hardest,
applicator,
fastest
and you put them
metal
on
around.
underneath
Mostly
your
these
lashes,
bands
and there's
come
just
from, like,
enough
Nordic
glue
countries.
to hold them to your eyes all day. But you
Netherlands,
can just like take
Finland,
them off at the end of the day. Like you
places
can
like
just
that.
like use your makeup remover and they come right
some
off
from
and they
the
don't hurt
US,
your
but
eyelashes
mostly,
or
like,
anything.
countries like
They
that.
are so good. I need to
they
buy
wear
I need to
black,
buy more of them actually. Yeah, they're like really good for just like wearing on like most days and stuff, but they feel really light and they look super natural and they're not hard to put on, especially if it's your first time doing lashes, because I think strip lashes are way harder.
About a death metal band.
Okay,
to
so
put
I don't have to
on.
explain all this to you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they go. They're singing.
And I
this
just started
really
using them because I don't. I always cut up my strip lashes anyways. I don't
It's not my thing. It's
like
not my thing.
using
It's
just
a
a
lot of
full
people's
lash on my eye.
cup of tea, but it's not mine.
Yeah.
They like to go and they like to thrash around, and there's some really like, I would say disturbing themes.
Okay, I think we're done. I don't think there's
associated
anything else I can
with
do.
this type of music. I don't want to get into.
So all in
but
all, this
it's,
was a
not
good
pleasant.
fucking purchase. I'm gonna buy from the site again.
It's not the Fab Four.
It's way better
It's
than
a little harder than that.
lot of makeup I got at the drugstore recently.
But
Hold on.
one thing they all have in common is an utter.
It's on
lack
Twitter.
of
I want to try them. My
creativity
skin's just
of
struggling right now.
their
for-
band names.
Oh
Let's just
yeah,
say
I feel that. I
Dictionary
feel that.
2 were opened up when.
But
coming
I'll
up
send
with
you
some
I'll send you the link or whatever. But you can get them in like Walmart and stuff.
Let's first start.
Yeah,
with the
they
lineup
have.
for the
I think they
Milwaukee
have different lengths and stuff. But you can get the smaller,
Now, some
medium,
of
and
the
they look very
headliners
natural.
That were in bolder, larger print. You may have. You may be.
I think the
familiar
hair
with.
dye's mostly out of my hair.
Lamb
I
of
think
God,
my hair is just kind of brown again.
Anthrax, Machine Head, Suicidal Tendencies,
Which means
Fear
I'm gonna do
Factory,
purple
The
next
Black
week.
Dahlia Murder, Corrosion of Conformity.
Anyway, should we
Midnight,
read some? Should we read some
Napalm Death
fanfic?
After the Burial, Obituary.
Should we read some fanfics? Fanfic.net. Let me actually I need a little more powder. Hold on. I would like to look up more Twilight and Final Fantasy if that's okay. But if anyone has any other ideas of Final Fantasy VII crossovers that you would like to see, please let me know. I really like looking up the most like absurd things and seeing like there couldn't possibly be a crossover fanfic for this. There always is. There's always at least 10. Like almost always at least like 10. Monica and FF7. Oh my god, that easy connection. Easiest connection in the world right there. What am I doing? Oh, I'm getting more Baja Blast. I'm getting Baja Blast on my chin. Okay. Hold on, let me put this mirror over here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. let's see. Let me see. Actually, let me get the window open. You can see this is fanfic.net. Cool pants. They're it's a skirt. It's a skirt. Which I'm just gonna take back off again and put my PJs back on. So I don't know why I just don't wear my PJs. Let's see. Fanfiction, games. Puella. Wait, no. We'll look for Final Fantasy. F7, baby. FF7, 41,000! I'm gonna check AO3 too, but I just saw a lot of the older ones will be on fanfic. Crossovers. Well, imagine. Maybe it's just Madoka? Magical Girl Leokon. No Madoka ones! Hold on. No, that seems right. That seems wrong. That seems wrong. That seems wrong. Yeah. I love every single time you fucking log in. They're like, do you understand that you're on a super high, like, super duper secret site? It's like, okay, yeah. Hold on, wait. How do you get that? Okay, here we go. I want the big search. I want the big ass search. Okay, fandoms, Final Fantasy 7. We'll do the compilation of Final Fantasy 7. And then Puella, Magi, Madoka Magica. Let's just search. There we go. There we go. We got 9. We got 9, baby. V, I do actually have a fanfic in mind, but it's a college AU for FF7 that I've kind of written bits and pieces up, but I haven't put it together yet. What is this? Pokemon, Ranma 1/2, Fire Emblem. What? Okay, that doesn't count. Alphabet character elimination. That just has a lot. Maho Shonen Cloud Magica. Sephikura Week. When unexplained deaths in Midgar increase, Sephiroth feels like it's his responsibility to search for the cause. In doing so, he ends up being embroiled in a bizarre, confusing, and dangerous world and meeting a mysterious and beautiful stranger. A Homura? The further into the rabbit hole he falls, the more he becomes aware of what's at stake and what he has to lose and what he's already lost. Wait. Can you that? You need the drafts? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'll like message you the whole scenario I have in my brain. That's embarrassing. You made art of it though? Oh, my fanfic? Yeah. Wait, okay. What is this one? Aqua, Kingdom Hearts, and Doctor Who? What? Sanctuary. Monica, Crisis Core. Okay, that one that with Sephiroth seems like the most legit one. These are like just happenstance, like this person just tagging everyone in here. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, let's look at this one. Mahou Shonen Cloud Magica. How long is it? This is doable. This is doable. There's only one page. It's a one shot. Okay. This is by Rafira. God bless. Okay. Can I make I'm gonna make chat a little smaller. I don't know if you guys will be able to read this, honestly. Here, I'm gonna zoom in. Yeah, okay, that looks good. That looks good. All right, when I first awkwardly fell into, oh, this is the notes. Oh, dedicated. Spoilers from Madoka Magica. If you've never seen it, you should go watch it. Okay. Cadet Cloud Strife wandered the empty halls of the... I don't want to, like, inherently make fun of this either. Because, like, writing anything is hard. I'm just laughing because it's an inherently funny premise. I hope people know that. Also, hi, Chia. I don't let myself get Taco Bell until they get a new menu item. Rolled chicken tacos are literally the second best thing they've ever made. I would absolutely recommend those. Okay. Cadet Cloud Strife wandered into the empty halls of the Shinra military compound. It was well after curfew, but there was no one around to catch him out after dark. Anyway, he had been one to follow the rules for years. I feel like Cloud would, but yeah, it's been years, hadn't it? He was so fucking tired, dude. Say, tired of fighting, tired of losing, but he had no choice. He glanced down the simple silver ring on his ring finger. The blue gem sparkled back at him. Oh my god, he's already made a contract! Despite the black creeping on the edges, he would have to deal with that corruption later. What do you wish for? Movement. He saw... What did he wish for? A glimmering miasma trailing down one of the darkened halls. No matter how his eyes burned and his brain felt pruned from another hard day of cadet training, from his lack of sleep day in and day out, he could still do this on autopilot. I wish for... With a thought, the ring vanished, the gem reappearing as the glowing blue eyes of an intricate wolf earring. That is so smart! That's so... making his thing his fucking earring. That's so smart. Good on them. His clothes, too, transformed with a flourish. His uniform of battle, a military-style fitted suit of deep navy with a shimmering golden cloak. That's good. That's smart. So bright and royal. It felt like a lifetime ago when he had first donned it. At that time, the brightness of the gold and the richness of the navy had felt like a promise to hold himself to high standards and be a knight to those that needed it. But now, after so many failures, it just felt like it was taunting him. What, is he basically just Sayaka? Yeah, no, they're kind of cooking. It didn't matter how he felt. He would keep going. He would keep Midgar free of any witches, remove any temptation and opportunity, and keep everyone safe. Keep him safe. And of course, kill that fucking cat on sight! His faithful weapon materialized in his hand as he followed the tempting trail left by the witch. For you. Oh my god. What? Is he doing this for Sephiroth? That's gay. Sephiroth wiped the monster blood off his honed edge of Masamune, cleansing the sharp edge of his faithful blade. At times like this was the only thing he could rely on. As the strongest of the first, it was his responsibility to protect his inferiors, his allies, and his city. That was proving harder and harder to do these days. He was at his finest when the enemy was in front of him. No matter how strong, he was always stronger. Oh yeah, maybe Zach. Maybe you're Zach, you're right. He was the strongest. However, more and more people, civilians and military alike, had been dying. Mysterious deaths, suicides were up, which in and of itself was not particularly something that he had the ability to control. But there were also more unexplained deaths. It wasn't common for people to die in the streets of Midgar, particularly in the slums, but both these numbers increasing proportionally at the same time was a cause for concern. Why did you use that word? That's such a... It bugged Sephiroth. It didn't make sense. He was sure there was a correlation there, a puzzle to solve, but he didn't know how to make heads or tails of it. I didn't say that word, by the way, because it's so easy to like have someone like try to voice bash that. You know what I mean. Anyways, monster attacks were something you should be able to handle easily. That's what made it so frustrating. He had cleaned out some of his monsters from the back alleys, but hadn't seen anything nearly strong enough to cause an actual statistical variation. He felt like he was always a step behind. He hated that. Was he being outsmarted by... Wait, why is this really good? I'm like upset. He didn't even know where to start with the suicide cases, but Shinra's marketing team was doing community outreach to find out if something was affecting the citizens more than usual. He wandered back into the main street, the cobblestones of Sector 6 upper plate carefully arranged in the path so as to look so effortlessly classy. So much work had been put into the upper plate-siders' lives, and below the plate, people lived in cardboard boxes and corrugated iron shacks in the dirt. It wasn't something for him to have an opinion on. His employers had made that decision. He simply held the sword and defended the city they created. This must be Crisis Core era. Right? That's probably his Crisis Core Sephiroth. Out this late, there weren't many people wandering the city. A few late-night drinkers, people drifting home, and one or two couples. He watched one couple hand in hand as they walked together. Oh my god, he's gonna give him the cloud. To have an equal, to share your life with someone, it was hard to imagine. He had spent his entire life alone. No one could understand his life or him. Except Cloud, of course. Sharing with someone like that was impossible for him. A tired-looking salary woman drifted past him. His shoulders were slumped, her walk a shuffle. Drunk, worn out, as he glanced at her, her handbag strap slid slowly from her rounded shoulders, and the entire brown leather bag hit the floor in a heavy thump. She kept walking. "Ma'am," Sephiroth cried. She didn't react. "Ma'am, your handbag." Still no response. Sephiroth moved over there quickly, leaning down to pick up the bag and caught up with her. He held the bag out. "Ma'am, you dropped your handbag." She gave him the most disinterested glancing look. Her gaze barely touched his, but he could see that she didn't look drunk per se, but she definitely didn't look fine. "Doesn't matter," she muttered. "It doesn't matter." You need your bag. You're a woman," he called out. "Won't need it anymore." The tone of her voice was tired, defeated, depressed. Sephiroth's entire body tensed as she realized what he was experiencing. This was it, right? The suicide risk. He wasn't sure why this woman was acting this way, but it was determined to follow her and find out more. I'm gonna skim. Turning Sephiroth's strange feeling like a egg cracked as it happened. He felt it, his loneliness, his frustration, and how Genesis was like a barbed cat sometimes, and how Angeal an indomitable mountain. How they had each other, and he was a third wheeler, never equal to Genesis. His alienation at being raised alone in the labs by Hojo, like he was a lab animal, not like a human. How he had carried with him forever. His lack of direction. How he looked at when he was told to be a good soldier, but if that was taken away, he wouldn't know what to do with himself. It weighed down on him, dragging him down. He didn't understand why he was even bothering. What's the point? He couldn't even guard the energy to be shocked. And the portal and the woman. He dropped her handbag on the ground with a dull thump and followed her in. The inside of the portal was shockingly bizarre, strange enough that he felt himself breaking over this tempered state of mind slightly. He was standing ankle deep in a stream of what looked like pudding. Pudding. I wonder. I wonder if this is like mommy. He couldn't get rid of his loneliness. Oh my god, he's so fucking lonely and angsty. He lost the woman. He pulled out Masamune, the familiar weight of his blade in his hand, comforting, grounding. It didn't matter that he looked like he was standing inside of a children's cartoon. Excuse me. Oh, there was a creature. He tries to put it on the bottle. Oh, there's a flash of gold. It was a man? A beautiful man with a shock of golden hair pointing in every direction, nearly the same color as his flowing golden cloak. He was dressed in a well-fitted suit in dark navy, almost purple in its richness. A double set of golden belts brought in at its waist, showing off his slender build. Ooh. A white ruffled jabot sits under his chin, an elegant waterfall of white silk. His uniform was decorated, I'm so bad at saying this word, aiguillettes, I think, and other decorations in gold, hanging with large blue gems and looping styled moldings. "Civilian! Pulled back!" fuck? This monster is hostile. It's probably Charlotte, actually. You're right, yeah. Sephiroth called out to the man, his voice echoing over the bizarre dreamscape. The man looked at him finally. His eyes were stunning bright blue, but they slid over him like he wasn't even there. Enthralled, like the woman? No, there was something else there. He finally met the man's eyes, and he sucked in a sharp breath. They were like a landscape of ice cream sundaes being attacked by a giant impervious butterfly. And he just met the most beautiful person in the entire world. Me every single time I see Cloud Strife. What the fuck? Elegant, slender, delicately beautiful, and completely ignoring him. That's my kind of dude, man. That is my guy. Okay. So Sephiroth's horny. And like he's strong and oh my god, Cloud is just Homura. Cloud just Homura. What's this? He asked finally. Who are you? Don't think about this. Don't pursue this. Stay away. And if you see a white cat, stay away from that too. They just made Cloud Homura. That's so smart. That is so smart. Leave this to me, Sephiroth. Leave this alone. So funny. This is actually good, so I'm not gonna keep reading this. Because there's nothing to make fun of, really. Like, I mean, I laughed at the fact that Sephiroth was like, I saw the most beautiful man in the world. But this is actually a good fanfic, so we're not gonna keep reading it. Shout out to them, though. It's by Rafira. It's Maho Shonen Cloud Magika if you want to read it on AO3. So we're gonna look for Twilight and FS7 because that's really why I'm here. Like, truthfully, fandoms, Final Fantasy 7, and then Twilight, all media types. Only 4? No! Oh my god, no. Don't want to read that. Oh my god. Oh my. They just be putting every. Okay, what about Twilight? Let's do the most popular tags. Only 2. No way. No way. There's no way that's possible. Let's do both. No results found. That's crazy! Back to fanfic.net. Twilight, baby! Twilight, this is where I was. There's something so funny about hearing the literal description of which is true. Yeah, there is actually. What was the one? Okay, shout out to Pink Power on fanfic.net. I say she. I don't know the gender. They're a really good Clarith fanfic artist, and they did fucking 2 Twilight FF7 crossovers. Shut up! They're my best friend now. I don't know them, but they're my best friend. I posted snippets of them on Twitter already. But wait, can we try this one? What? My connection secure? Do you guys think fanfic.net would give me a virus? Be fucking for real. Be for real. You probably would. How many? Oh, okay, so this is an abandoned one. Updated in 2010. We gotta read it. Locked Heart summary. When Tifa died, she expected to go to live stream and be with her deceased loved ones. What she didn't expect was to be sent over into another world and fall in love with a vampire. If she ever gets back to the planet, she's going to kick Minerva's ass. Goddess or not. This is pre-remake. And, Tifa Isekai, where she meets Edward Cullen. Let's fucking go. Prologue. Sometimes she wonders what she had done to deserve everything that's happened to her. First, her friend left her hometown to become a soldier. Then it was burned down by a lunatic. Then Cloud got a nervous breakdown and made up a new identity. Then she had to help said friend save the world twice. Got beat by a mama's boy searching for his mom's head of all things. And now she learned she can't die in peace. Girl, she can't catch a break. What do you mean it's not my time? I'm 80 years old. I helped save the world twice and sacrificed myself so that Marlene and Denzel would live. Are you telling me I don't deserve some measure of peace after all I've done? There is another world in dire need of a hero, said the goddess Minerva in a voice unspoken outside of her mind. Then go get Cloud to do it. He's the hero. No, she's so real for that, though. Your friend Cloud is now a weapon of the planet. He is needed there to keep the peace. Oh, that's cool. A weapon? What is wrong with you? After all he's gone through, you still want to make him a weapon? She was indignant for his sake, being a witness to much that has happened to him throughout his life. That would break his heart. The only thing he has to look forward to is joining Zach and Aerith here in the live stream, and you want to take that away from him? I guess in this world, Tifa just does not like Cloud romantically. She's just like, bro, this boy is broken. Which it's funny. We have no choice. The other weapons were defeated by him. He is the only one strong enough to take their place, unless you wish to take his place. That's not fair. She cared for her only living childhood friend, but there was no way she was gonna be a weapon. If you undertake this mission, we will give him the peace that he deserves. If you do not, the planet will be destroyed from within, and he will live to the destruction of the planet. A goddess would stoop to blackmail? She asked in disbelief. We are compromising. Peace for your friend and a chance for you to have a second chance for life, or destruction of two worlds and eternal life as the right arm and weapon of the planet. Do you accept? Well, when you put it that way, I guess I don't have a choice, do I? Minerva gave her a mysterious smile as an answer. As she turned away, Tifa fell back into a black abyss before she passed out. The only thought she had was, I'm so sorry, Cloud. It seems I won't be seeing you again. Goodbye. Okay, that's the prologue. Let's see what chapter 1 is. Oh, it's almost nothing. Okay, so this person gave up really fast. Maybe they were writing it and maybe they were like, oh, this isn't it. It took her a few minutes to get out of confused and groggy daze to finally see the truth. Another nightmare. And the same one that she's been dreaming this month. Fire, hot and stifling, danced in her sight. The town she was born and grew up in burned down right before her eyes. Her parents dead. Her teacher terribly injured. And a silver blur flashed before a sword longer than she was tall and stabbed her through the pain, making her blank out and wake up. The silver blur was a new addition she noticed. Bella, are you alright? You're not her, are you? Wait, the idea behind this is that it's not Tifa? Tifa's Bella? It makes so much sense. No, Mom, I'm alright. The blood pooling down her bed sheets had said otherwise. She needed to wash them again before she left for school today. The blood? Did she get her period? What's going on? Are you sure? Yes, Mom, I'm fine. Despite the pain pulsing on her side, she kept her voice cheery. She wasn't exactly a good actor, but she's gone through this enough times to be convincing. You say so. You can leave the bed sheets in the laundry basket until school ends. I'll wash her for you. She winced. Renee had also gone through this routine. Is she getting stabbed in her sleep? Wait, what's the plot here? Renee had also gone through this routine enough times to know where she was lying through her teeth. And that's it. That's the end. That's it. That's the whole thing. Lan, the conceit of this was Tifa dies and then gets sent to Twilight. And she wakes up as Bella. And that's it. I don't even, what does she mean? Did she get her period or did she get stabbed in her sleep? We're never gonna know. We're never gonna fucking know. When's the last time you updated? 2010? Oh god, their last fanfic was fucking Harry Potter. Emily the Strange. Yo, authors written 8 stories for Final Fantasy X-2, Naruto, Tekken, Twilight, Final Fantasy VII, Harry Potter, Shugochara, and Dissidia. Goddamn. Okay, I guess we're never gonna know what that was gonna be about. Menstruating here often? Menstruating all by yourself? Beautiful, yeah, right? Okay. This is the one that I read earlier. And it's fucking peak fiction right here. This is Destiny Never Forgets by Pink Power, okay? Fucking shout out to Pink Power. Jacob stumbles upon church in the slums and meets the flower girl. Jacob, Aerith, crack, crossover friendship. Jacob and Nessie ending. And if you squint, there's a bit of Clarith. One shot. So good. Jacob Black wants to get away from the world just for a little while, if only because he's sick to death of always watching his love, Bella Swan, being held in the chilling arms of Edward Cullen, and the treacherous bloodsucker that should have never returned to Forks. He growls, remembering that her wedding would take place in a mere few days, but he wouldn't go. He growled to himself, by the way. Jacob cannot and will not see the love of his life commit the most unforgivable sin, marrying a cold, lifeless leech, and not himself. He's in so much pain, you guys. Aerith's gonna help him, though. Aerith's gonna help him. As much as Jacob wants to believe that he's simply questioning how anyone can want to spend an eternity as a glittering freak, always smelling of rotting flesh in the darkness, because they're hot, by the way, he knows deep down there's so much more to his feelings than that. He wonders why Bella chose Edward after he had gone away. How could she forgive him so easily? After all, I'm sorry, I forgot I didn't zoom in. Jacob was the one who picked up the pieces. Jacob would have never let someone so beautiful slip through his fingers. Jacob was Bella's air to breathe. If she had just given him the chance. She just give him a chance. He's such a nice guy. They would have been something phenomenal together. But then again, Jacob thinks, feeling the tightening squeeze in his heart, Edward is a drug to her. And so Jacob phases into a russet wolf and runs. He has absolutely no clue where he's going, but he doesn't care as long as he can find a way to forget about all his soon-to-be Bella Cullen, an image he doesn't want to come to terms with. Maybe that's selfish of him, but what else could he do? Jacob, quite frankly, believes he's entitled to be selfish, especially after all the things he's been through. But just forgetting Bella Swan was easier said than done. No matter what shape Jacob chose, whether it be dull, ordinary human or the magnificent beast of a wolf. So he stops in the secrecy of a shadow, a church casts, and phases back, hating the person under his skin. No, Jacob isn't an incel, absolutely. Where was I? Under his skin. Jacob puts on a pair of ripped up shorts he had been carrying in his mouth just in case. Wait, I didn't even, oh my god, I wasn't even imagining that part. Jacob was just shirtless talking to Aerith the entire time. Shirtless, no fucking shoes, no service, man. Oh, a girl probably in her 20s, gasps. Jacob's dark brown eyes widen in astonishment, for he cannot but be stupefied by this girl's beauty. She has long, dough-colored hair styled in a thick braid, and a petite pink ribbon tying it all together. The stranger wears brown boots, a pink dress that was only buttoned until it reached mid-thigh. Kind of salacious, Aerith. And a crimson jacket. Her skin is the color of the stars, and with the way the sunlight bathed her skin, Jacob thought this girl could very well be an angel. Fucking join the club, Jacob. It's times like this when Jacob wishes he could just imprint and forget all about Bella. Hello, she greets him with a sunny smile, and then it's Jacob noticing. And then Jacob notices she is crouching over a patch of flowers. That was a weird sentence. Can I help you with something, sir? I'm sorry, he stutters. words falling off his tongue like rocks down a hill. I was just, taking a stroll when I found this place. Did I frighten you? Oh, he's taking one out of Tara's book there. She nods and walks over to stand in front of him. Yes, but only because I thought you were someone else. Sorry, Jacob apologizes again, feeling the heat rise in his cheeks. I'm Jacob. The girl giggles shyly, but offers a friendly handshake. Jacob gladly accepts and takes notice to his new sensation in the palm of his hand. Her skin is so soft, so smooth, exactly like touching a flower petal. I'm Aerith, she replies, but then she lets go, too quick for Jacob's liking. He's in love with her already. And looks at him like a light bulb has been hung over her head. What the fuck does that mean? What is that, Uncle Kevin? Oh, the OST? Oh, I should play that in the background. You're so smart. Holy fuck. You're so smart. Okay. I know you. You're Jacob Black. She watches Twilight, I guess. Jacob frowns slightly, but attempts to show no sign that he cares about this tiny conclusion. He merely walks past the brunette and takes a gander at the blooming flowers. Also, by the way, I read some of this person's other fanfics that were more recent, because this one's literally over a decade old. They're actually, like, I think they're actually a good writer, and they actually have written some cute stuff. This one is just a lot. But attempts no sign that care about this tiny conclusion. He merely walks past the brunette and takes a gander at the blooming flowers. He studies them. It's all he can do not to look at Aerith again and wonder what judgment she must be making in her head. Not that he would blame her. It's not every day a random shirtless guy strolls into a broken down church. But she stays quiet and joins Jacob. I'm sorry, Aerith murmurs gently next to him. I didn't mean to offend you. It's none of my business. What did she even say that was offensive? Jacob turns his head to look at her, and he realizes that he is already attached to her warm personality. It's no problem. I guess I'm going through an antisocial phase. She smiles again, and his heart flutters within the walls of his chest. Aerith, somebody who definitely doesn't belong amongst the normalcy of humankind, continues to glamour Jacob into unsure silence. Unlike being with Bella, being around Aerith was not as simple. In fact, he keeps forgetting to breathe in her presence. They're beautiful, aren't they? Aerith queries, her emerald stare averting to the garden of white and yellow lilies. Huh? Jacob asks dumbly. The flowers! Aerith answers with an angel laugh. What do you think? Oh, Jacob thought he would have been coming off as a fool to her. Well, there's something, I guess. To be honest, I've never really taken the time to look at flowers. I'm more of a beach, woodsy type of guy. I can tell, the brunette says, a little disappointed. Nobody around here really shares my interest in these flowers. Taken for granted, huh? Jacob chuckles, raising an eyebrow. He wants to lighten up the mood, feeling the sharp pain of her as seeing the smallest frown from Aerith, me. He's just like me. Yep, Aerith agrees simply. It's such a shame, I think, but there's certainly something special to me. Somebody has to love them. It's kind of weird, don't you think? Jacob muses aloud, cupping his chin in thought. I mean, how the flowers are so beautiful, but no one really realizes that they're there. He would say fake, dumb, deep shit. Aerith kneels by the flowers and gently puts a finger on a white petal. It seems that I'm boring you, Jacob. I'm sorry. So, how are things going for you? Jacob grins, finding it funny how Aerith appears to be thinking that she is somehow dull. On the contrary, she'd been giving him the most exciting feeling he had ever gone through, except for falling in love with Bella, of course. And then just like that, one thought about Bella sent Jacob's head spinning out of control, and he realizes this thing with Aerith is nothing but a silly crush. Is something wrong? Aerith questions patiently, catching onto the air of quietness. Jacob looks at his feet, avoiding Aerith's gaze. He doesn't want to look at her and know that fate won't allow him to find another soulmate within her. No, he responds quietly. Maybe, just for maybe, This was something he needed to get off his chest. But what would Aerith think about a stranger confessing their problems to her when he's only known her for 5 minutes? Probably that they're fucking weird. Aerith stands straight up, laying a comforting hand on his shoulder. Do you want to talk about it, Jacob? Perhaps I can help. Jacob nods and smiles as he does. I'm not sure where to begin, the copper-skinned man admits shyly. How about with why you ran away, Jacob? The brunette suggests. Well, he sighs, Bella, the girl I love, is getting married to this one guy, Edward, and I can't stand it. You see, Aerith, he left her behind a while back, and Bella was just so pathetic without him. I don't think I've ever seen someone so miserable before. It hurt just to know how broken she was. Well, she must love this Edward person very much to be so lost without him, Aerith states, and it pains Jacob to hear the truth come out of those cotton candy pink lips. Such a witch. Edward would have meant to mean a great deal to Bella. Thanks, Aerith. Yeah, Jacob replies bitterly. This statement, no matter how true it may be, always stings him. But I helped her. I'm entitled to her affection. I practically nursed her back to sanity, and she'd become my best friend. I thought we could have been more than that, but then he came back for her. I wanted things back to normal, but Bella spent all her time with Edward, and I knew I couldn't spend the rest of my life while watching her pass away from the sidelines. Aerith nods sympathetically. Most guys would just let it go and move on. I take it things didn't go as planned. Obviously. I forced a kiss or two on her. And I hated myself for it. It's strange to think of myself as the type of guy who would do that, but I guess I got pretty desperate, Jacob explained sorrowfully, remembering the feel of Bella's soft lips against his. It's still so fresh in his memory. People do silly things when they're in love, Jacob. You know, like go against their body autonomy. Oops, silly, it's a little quirk. People do silly things when they're in love, Jacob, whether or not it seems out of character, or so I've heard, Aerith giggles, and he feels a tiny bit better that she's not disgusted by him. Of course, I'm no expert. In the end, she chose him. I didn't want to deal with it, the pain, so here I am, he concludes. You said Bella's engaged to Edward, right? Aerith queries nervously, tugging at her braid. Yeah, Jacob answers. You should go, Aerith says, and Jacob thinks she's crazy. That is crazy. There's no way he'd drag himself over there. You're kidding, right? Nope, she shakes her head. If I were Bella, I would want you there most definitely, Jacob. I know you're in pain, but there's no reason why you shouldn't go. At least, go to the reception if there's one. Swallow your pride. Be there for Bella on her special day. She'll appreciate it. Will she? She would, actually, because she's crazy. He gave her the skeptical look. I can't just show up, Aerith. Jacob senses the anger building up in his chest. No, he could not get upset with Aerith for just trying to be a good friend. It was more than anyone had ever really done for him, really. He sighs. You just don't understand. You're right, I don't, Aerith replies honestly. But if my best friend was getting married, the world wouldn't be able to keep me away. Nothing. I guess it just happens you're in love with yours. Jacob rolled his eyes. What a disgustingly noble sentiment. Okay. But damn it all, Aerith is right. He would have been there if, say, Embry was marrying an awful bloodsucker, no matter what prejudices he felt towards them. But Bella was another story, because Jacob loves her. It wouldn't be fair to her if he didn't show up. Destiny won't forget about you, Jacob, Aerith says, interrupting his thoughts. You'll find someone in time. I know it. Once again, Jacob wants to fall in love with Aerith so much, like how Sam fell in love with Emily, Paul with Rachel, Jared with Kim. She's just so beautiful in fact, and made him want to sing out in joy and rub it in Edward's face that he too found someone worth all the pain. But Aerith isn't that special someone people wait for all their lives for, unfortunately. Aw, bitch, she fucking is! First of all, don't be dissing my whatever, I'm not getting mad at you. Alas, he could really picture him being happy with someone like Aerith. Sunny and sweet and compassionate. Thank you for the talk, Aerith, Jacob smiles. The pleasure's all mine, Aerith giggles and curtsies politely. I should get going now if I'm gonna make it in time for the wedding, Jacob replies, smiling widely as Aerith, overcome with joy, hugs Jacob tightly. He embraces Aerith back, though not as closely as he would have liked. He's afraid he'd somehow break her. You're doing the right thing, she whispers gently into his ear and lets go. Bella's lucky to have a friend like you. She's so lucky. Goodbye, Aerith. I'm glad to have had the honor of meeting you, Jacob states. Maybe I'll come back and visit. He starts making his way out of the church. I would like that very much, Aerith replies, knowing that in her life goodbyes were inevitable. That's actually sad. Goodbye, Jacob! On this day, Aerith realizes that, like Jacob Black, she deserves to find happiness with someone that she'd love and love her in return. And so, she goes home, grabs a piece of parchment and a writing utensil, and writes her 89th letter to the Zack Fair. She's gonna break up with Zack. Jacob! Jacob chuckles as his name booms from the tiny Renesmee's mouth in excitement. Aerith had been right. Destiny didn't forget him, and he had never been happier. I'm gonna fuck your daughter, Edward! That's the whole fic. It's glorious. It's glorious. Can I just... I'll log in eventually. It's glorious. They're actually a good writer though. Like, this one's crazy and like, you know, but it's like... Oh my god, published in 2009. Yeah, they're actually still making fanfics and they're actually a very good writer. I've read some of their remake ones and they're very good. But this one's just crazy. This one's just crazy. That ending though, fucking shotgun blast to the fucking face. So fucking funny. And they also had like a little, this one's called Moon Dance. It's with Aerith and Edward. And it's just angst. It's just angst and it's just like her bewitching scent reminds him of the one thing he's been deprived of for so long. For fear of someone seeing the revolting glimmer of his stone-cold flesh. It had been so long since she had gone out just to enjoy the warmth upon his skin. And just breathe in that liberating feeling of pretending to be wrapped in a blanket. He begrudgingly remembers the scent so well. And the fact that she smells exactly like it made him want to cry moist tears if he could. She smelled like the sun. Whilst they sit atop of the hill in Midgar, Edward stares at Aerith's porcelain doll complexion in the light of the moon and knows that someone so beautiful, even more beautiful than a Strigoi, is not possible. Perhaps he contemplates that it's the ancient blood circulating through her veins that makes her so much more special than the rest of the pitiful human race. And then they just dance, and then he breaks up with her for no reason. Just because, like, Edward would. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to break up? Aerith questions pleadingly. You're not the one for me, Aerith. We're too different, he explains, running a hand through his bronze hair. I won't allow myself to pretend anymore that this can work out. Edward reaches out of hand, gently pressing the tips of his fingers against her smooth cheek. That won't change the fact that I love you. And I always will. and then Aerith just like shakes her head or whatever. But still, you're just letting me go? Fine. The brunette chokes on her words, accepting that Edward's decision is final. There is no changing his mind. And that's what you want? If I'm what you don't want, then don't worry. I'll stay out of your way. See you around, I guess. And then she just like weeps. Boehner. This was published in 2009, so. Yeah, they like have a shit ton of FF7 stuff and a shit ton of Clarith. And X-Men, apparently. X-Men. Oh, M Smut. Oh. We'll go check that one out later. Anyways, this has been fun. I'm really hungry though, because it's like 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna go. Oh shit. I didn't see I got a text. Hold on. Oops. Yeah, I'm like really hungry. Who's streaming? Who's streaming? Gigaboots is streaming. And they are having a not Gigaroots, Gigaboots. I think they're having a subathon or something. So thank you. This is fun. Thanks for just coming to watch me put on new makeup. I don't know if it's that exciting or whatever, but it was fun. I'm gonna go draw for the rest of the night, and what's today? Today's only Monday. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow. I'll stream again for White Girl Wednesday. I think I'm gonna do either BioShock 2 or Separate Ways. I don't know, probably BioShock 2, honestly, because I'm like really liking it. It's kind of blowing me away with how good it is. So I'll just be on Twitter, being annoying. We should do this more though. I might start like cataloging crazy / bad fanfics and like reading them, because I think that'd be very fun to do. Okay, I'm gonna go say hi to Gigaboots for me. Thank you. And bye, V. Thanks for coming. I like seeing you here.